A service of KIBMradio.com, the Internet's home for an all old-time radio.
Texaco Town. The 45,000 dealers who serve you with fire cheese gasoline and other Texaco products present His Honor the Mayor, Eddie Cantor. Here he is.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and all you people who have driven up here in this Greyhound bus. Consider yourselves my personal guests. And let me tell you, when you drive through our town, you'll meet a lot of your old friends. Over there at the service station is your old favorite, Jimmy Wallington. See him? Hiya, Jimmy.
Hello there, people. I'll see you on the way back.
And the music that you're hearing comes from the bandstand. That's Jack Renard and his orchestra. And every Sunday night, there's a concert in Texaco Park. Don't forget that.
Say, Mayor, is that Texaco gas really as good as they say it is?
Well, all I know is this. 2 weeks ago, Ida's father, he's 72 years old, was getting a massage, and by mistake, the masseur used Texaco gasoline instead of alcohol. My father-in-law disappeared for 10 days.
Well, what happened to him?
We finally found him running a race with Jesse Owens, and the old man was 6 laps ahead.
Your Honor, what are you doing about unemployment?
Well, in Texaco Town, there's work for everybody. If any of you need a job, speak up now.
Senor Mayor, I just come from Tijuana, and I would like job.
Oh, you're a Mexican.
Si.
And you want work?
Si.
What kind of work would you like?
Government job.
Ah, CCC.
Gracias, Mayor. You're a gentleman.
Oh, Mayor Cantor is always a gentleman.
Oh, are you leaving?
Oh, yes. I have to go in and send a wire of congratulations to those great flyers, Harry Richmond and Dick Merrill.
Oh, gee, I'd give anything to find out why they crashed.
Look, I'll tell you, but don't tell anything. Look, I'll tell you just what happened. I found out that coming into Nova Scotia, they passed the lighthouse and a beam of light hit Richmond full in the face while he was at the controls.
A beam of light? You mean it blinded him?
No. Richmond, being an actor, thought it was a spotlight, stood up, took 3 bows, and there was the plane.
Mayor Cantor, always the gentleman.
Sit down, sis. I think he's cute. I'm going to give him a great big kiss.
Oh, now, please, madam. Don't, please. Look out with that umbrella.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I tore off the back of your pants.
That's all right. Mayor Cantor, the perfect gentleman. I always give my seat to a lady. I never expected that I'd be elected the mayor of Texaco Town. In things governmental, I'm not sentimental, but the news almost made me break down. So while I'm the one to rejoice, you'll all be repaid for your choice. 'Cause if you lack enjoyment or don't have employment, there's one man who won't let you down. Your cares will be over. He'll put you in clover. Who? The mayor of Texaco Town. For each pretty wife, here's the chance of your life, dears. If your man makes love like a clown, we'll send someone able to kiss like Clark Gable. Who? The mayor of Texaco Town. Now here's no baloney. Ask Mr. Dion. He will tell you how he got renowned. He'll say we've 5 daughters, 'cause somebody taught us. Who? The mayor of Texaco. Now Texaco gas is the best for the masses, and even for those with a crown. When you find it pays more, there'll soon be a raise for. Who? The mayor of Texaco Town. Jimmy Wallington, we're back together again.
Well, how do you like working for your new firm?
Great. And isn't it marvelous the way they put those life-size pictures of me in front of their filling station?
I saw those, Eddie.
Yeah, but it's embarrassing.
Why?
Right under the picture of Eddie Cantor, it says, "Step up and get 5 gals."
Listen, Eddie, are you going to start with those jokes about your daughters again? You did it all last year.
Yeah, well, what's wrong with that?
Well, I figured on this program you would change your oil.
Yep. Not bad, Jimmy. Look, you're a great booster for this company, aren't you?
Oh, yes, I should be. I'm their super salesman.
Oh, everybody knows that.
Everybody knows I'm a super salesman?
Super salesman? I thought you said stupid salesman.
Well, you must admit that I know how to sell gasoline. My education has taught me how to handle words.
Jimmy, look, words aren't as important as the expression you put into them.
No? What do you mean?
For instance, look, if a fellow says to a girl, I love you, babe, that means the guy wants to buy the girl a soda and squeeze it out of her on the way home. You see?
I see.
But if the same fellow says, darling, I love you. I love you, I tell you. I love you. Wait a minute, Jimmy. Wait a minute, Wallington. What are you kissing me for?
Gee, Eddie even had me fooled.
There you are, you see? It's all in the expression you put into words. In fact, if I didn't use words at all, you'd understand what I mean.
I don't get you.
Look, we'll play a sketch where we use only the letters of the alphabet, and you'll know exactly what we mean by our expression.
All right, go ahead.
I'll present three characters, a woman, her husband, and the husband's best friend. When the scene opens, the best friend is trying to persuade the wife to elope with him. The husband comes in unexpectedly, shoots the wife, the friend, and then shoots himself.
And you're going to do all this by just using the letters of the alphabet?
Yes, all right. Now, here's the wife and the husband's best friend. Listen.
A, B,
C, D, E, F,
G,
H, I.
J, K, L, M, N.
Oh, P, Q, R, S, T.
U,
V, W, X, Y, Z, A.
B, C, D.
E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R.
S. Oh, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z.
A, B, C, D, E, F.
G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N.
Oh, P-Q-R-S-T-U.
V, W, X, Y, Z.
A, B, C, D, F, G, H.
I, J, K, L, M, N.
Oh, P, Q.
R-S-T-U, V, W, X.
Z, A, B, C, D, F, G, H, I.
J, K, L, M, N.
Oh.
P-Q-R-S-T-U, V, W, X, Y, Z. C, D, F, G, H, I.
J, K.
L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N. orchestra, now I want you to meet the genial maestro, Jack Renard. Now listen, Jack. Last time you were on the air, you were with Burns and Allen. They're very good friends of mine, but I don't like one thing. They had no business to kid you about being fat. You won't have it on this program.
Oh, thanks.
Why should George Burns say that when you worked with him, it was easy money? He was living off the fat of the land. I would never say that, Jack. I would never say that.
Thanks.
That's all right. That's all right.
You know,
Jack.
they made me very nervous.
Nervous? You mean when you were conducting the orchestra?
Yeah. I always got a thumping in my stomach.
Well, Gracie told me it wasn't nervousness, Jack. She said the drummer was so nearsighted he kept hitting you because he thought you were the bass drum. But I wouldn't say it. I wouldn't say that.
Oh, thanks.
Don't mention it. You know, I'm going over to rehearse with the Firemen's Glee Club, Jack. And if I catch any of them saying something about your shape...
But, Eddie, I'm built in proportion.
Certainly, Jack. For a big guy, you're cute. You really are, you know? Why, even Wallington said you're built in proportion. He said twice around your wrist is once around your forearm, twice around your forearm is once around your waist, and twice around your waist is once around Yellowstone Park. I'll see you.
Thanks.
Hiya, Jimmy.
Hello, Mac. Where'd you leave your bus?
I dropped the people at the bandstand and left the bus at the parking lot.
So, you know, I did a little detective work in that parking lot today.
What did you find out, Sherlock?
I was amazed at the number of cars from other states.
No.
Yes. You know, I walked up to a man in a car with Maine license plates on it, and I asked him point blank which gasoline he was using.
Really?
Yes. He told me he'd come all the way from Portland, Maine, and used nothing but fire chief.
No.
And then I spied a young fellow driving a car from Michigan.
What about the young fellow from Michigan, James?
Well, I asked him the same question. Fire chief, he said. That made it 2 in a row. Then I asked one from Arizona, from Pennsylvania, and so on. In all, I spoke to about 20 drivers, each from a different state. And the majority of them told me they were using fire chief. Well, that checks with what the manager of the parking lot had told me. He had said, by far, more tourists use Texaco fire chief than any other gasoline.
There must be a reason for that.
Sure. It's because motorists today recognize that modern high-speed engines call for a modern, fast-firing gasoline. Today, a gasoline has to take the spark, has to drive pistons home with full power in 1/100th of a second. That calls for lightning action, the kind of action you get with Texaco Fire Chief, the emergency-grade gasoline. Improved, better than ever, it delivers a full power, flashing pickup, lightning action that fire engines and ambulances must have. Remember, Fire Chief does more than just start your car and run it. It starts it faster, runs it better. And because full power is economical power, Fire Chief saves you money. Ladies and gentlemen, the Firemen's Glee Club and the mayor will sing the popular swing song, Bye Bye Baby.
Bye bye, baby. Will you save your love for me? Sweetie pie, now don't you cry. Just say bye bye. Bye bye, baby. Got a little kiss for me. Hug me nice and kiss me twice and say bye bye. I'm gonna send a letter telling you where I am, dear.
And then when things get better, I'm gonna send a telegram to you.
Bye bye, baby. Won't you leave me awfully? Biddy-da-dum, dee-da-da-dum. Bye bye, baby. Say bye bye. My train will leave at 8. I'm worried I'll be late. Say that you love me just once more. I'll just be gone a while, so let me see you smile. Hold me tight and whisper au revoir. Bye bye, baby. Will you save your love for me? Sweetie pie, now don't you cry. Just say bye bye. Bye bye, baby. Got a little kiss for me. Hug me nice and kiss me twice and say bye bye.
I'm gonna send a letter telling you where I am, dear. And then when things get better, I'm gonna send a telegram to you.
Bye bye, baby. I'll be lonely as can be. Sweetie pie, now don't you cry. Oh my baby. Say bye bye. She's gone.
Yes, Miss Ethel?
Park your carcass has been been looking for you. He's got a copy of the newspaper he's printing.
Park your carcass. Where? Oh, here he is. Come in, park your carcass. Come in with it.
Hello, Mayor.
Park your carcass. I've got to talk to you.
Well, make it snappy because I ain't got no place to go.
Yep. Look. You just printed the first edition of your newspaper now. Did you put in that advertisement for Texaco?
Not yet. Say, you know something, Eddie Scranton? I don't like that stuff no more.
You don't like Texaco. Why not?
I don't know. It's got a funny taste now. Yep. And besides, you can't hardly keep it on your toothbrush.
Yep. Wait, toothbrush? What about your carcass? We're not with Texaco anymore. This is Texaco.
Texaco? What's that?
Gas.
Why should I guess? Can't you tell me?
No. I'm telling you. Look, Texaco is a fuel, and they got me to sell it.
Boy, they must be a fool if they got you to sell it.
Why?
But what are they doing to the toothpaste?
No. Look, you're thinking of Texaco. This is Texaco. There's X in it.
Fresh X?
No. Look, let me explain. It's Texaco. T-E...
Oh, it's tea. First it was coffee, then toothpaste, now it's tea.
No. Will you let me explain it?
What?
Texaco is not toothpaste. Texaco has 45,000 stations.
Boy, I wouldn't want to be a conductor in that line.
This has nothing to do with a railroad. They're gasoline stations, and Texaco gives me 20 miles to the gallon.
That's nothing. I get 150 miles to 1 gallon of gas.
Wait a minute. You get 150 miles to 1 gallon of gas? How?
Well, I put 1 gallon of gas in my car, I put my car in the garage, and I drive around my brother's car.
Oh, will you leave me alone? Go and print the ad about Texaco.
Okay, Duffy. Is that the way you spell it here?
No. You wrote down Texas. It's Texaco. Co. Remember, you've got a co there.
Well, when you've got to go, you've got to go.
Go away. You got to go. Boy, you are one dope. Believe me.
That's a fine way to talk to the next president of the United States.
Wait a minute. President? You're going to be the next president?
You said it, boy. I got my slogan already.
Yeah?
Park your carcass in the White House.
Yep. Your carcass in the White House. What chance have you got? Don't you know that I ran for president on the radio in 1932 and I couldn't get elected?
You don't smell it.
Certainly. Don't you remember my campaign song?
What?
Oh, when I'm the president, I'll take the axe from taxes when I'm the president.
Hey, that's good.
And don't you remember, we won Cantor, we won. Don't you remember that?
Yeah. And you know something?
What?
That fits me, too.
Yeah.
Look. Park your carcass in the White House.
No, it's nothing like it.
Say, why is it you're done be elected in 1932?
Well, I didn't have a regular platform. I was running on a ticket of wit.
Oh, well, how could you expect to get in on a half ticket?
Go away. I resent that, Parky. Now listen to me. If you love your job, respect his honor, and obey me.
Love, honor, obey? My name is Park your carcass, not either.
Yep. Oh, will you leave my wife out of it, Parky? You'll be in enough trouble with your politics, believe me.
Say, I got plenty trouble already.
Yep.
Last week, a dentist put 2 teeth in my mouth that was made from the tusks of an elephant.
Wait a minute. You have elephant's teeth, and that gets you into trouble?
Yeah, all day long I go around biting Democrats.
Yep. Parky, I want to tell you, no wonder they chased you out of Greece.
Yeah, they don't chase me out of Greece. One of the biggest heroes there.
You were a hero? What happened?
In the Greek Navy?
Yeah, what
Saved
happened?
over 3,000 Greeks from being drowned.
Oh, tell me about it. Go ahead.
I was on a Greek boat, and the boat started to leak.
Yes.
Nobody knew what to do except me.
What did you do?
I run up quick in the radio room, and I send out a PWA.
No. Not a PWA. You send out an SOS. Save our ship.
No, PWA. Park your carcass wants assistance.
Oh, get off it. Get off it. What, are you back again?
I can't run that newspaper myself. I got an editor, and who do you think it is?
Who?
I'll give you 3 guesses, and if you don't say your son Bobby the 3rd time, I won't tell you.
Well, wait a minute. Is it Bobby?
Who told you?
Yep.
Here's Bobby now.
Oh, Bobby, come on here. Well, my son, how are you? Hello, Bobby.
Hello, Daddy.
Are you the editor of the newspaper?
Not exactly. I only give advice to the lovelorn.
That's fine. And how do you get the answers to give to the lovelorn?
From the letters you sent, Ida.
Yep. Wait a minute. Bobby, you mean to say you're printing all those letters in the paper?
Not all of them, Daddy.
Well, thank heavens.
Some I sold to True Confessions.
What?
Don't get excited. I'm only using your name.
Well, yes.
And instead of using Ida, I changed it to Simone.
Simone. The French actress, Bobby, that's terrible. For misbehaving like that, I'm going to cut off your weekly allowance.
That gives me a headline for tomorrow's paper.
What headline?
Mayor Cantor's only son on release.
Oh, Bobby, will you do me a favor? Forget Park Your Carcass and the newspaper business, will you?
Daddy, I'd better stick to singing, huh?
That's right, son. Look, why don't you sing the number you introduced in your picture, Let's Sing Again, while Jack Renard does things on a fiddle, huh?
Let's sing again. There's music in your heart, but you must do your part. Let's sing again. I'm happy when somebody sings to me a simple melody. Let's sing again. Without a song to sing, what is there to cling to? Life wouldn't mean a thing without someone to sing to. Oh, now and then the world may seem so blue. A song will see you through. Let's sing
Well, Bobby, I'm certainly glad your voice is still all right. Now, someday I hope to see you in opera.
No opera for me, thanks. I'm going to be a fire chief.
A fire chief?
Yep, because her father's one.
Wait a minute. Whose father?
Deanna, my girl.
Dear, you mean the fire chief's daughter?
Yes, Daddy. I'm in love.
Oh. Again, this is the fourth time.
Well, all those other romances were just puppy love.
Yeah.
I was only a kid.
A kid? Oh, sure, a kid.
But it's the real thing now.
Yes.
We're getting married.
Married?
Daddy, love is the most wonderful emotion. It changes one's entire outlook on life.
Yes.
It makes me wish I had my youth again.
Bobby, what next?
I don't know. I'm only up to the fourth chapter.
Oh. You don't want to marry Deanna, Bobby. She's so busy with her singing lessons. Besides, she's 13, and you're only 9. Think. She's 4 years older than you.
Oh, she's trying to rob the cradle, huh?
Look, you better call off the wedding, Bobby, for now anyway, huh?
All right. Call her in, Daddy.
All right. Deanna! Oh, Deanna!
Hello, Bobby. Hello, Mayor Cantor.
Deanna, go ahead, tell her.
Deanna, I got some bad news for you.
What is it, Bobby?
Me and my old man were just talking.
Yes?
And we figured out we can't marry you.
We can't marry. Don't make me a partner. Wait a minute. We can't marry.
I wouldn't get married until after I'd become an opera singer anyway.
Look who sings opera.
Oh, yeah? Well, I made a hit with El Bacho.
Flirting with a foreigner, huh?
No, Bobby. No, that's not Il Baccio is a song. Deanna, you can sing a classic like Il Baccio, and you're only 13 years old? I'd love to hear you.
May I try it?
Please do. see, Bobby, how nice that classical music is?
Not much swing to it.
What? You want swing in opera?
Oh, anybody can sing opera. Come on, Pop. Let you and me knock something over.
All right. La donne mobile, qual più malvento, muta de cento.
E di pensiero, sempre un amabile, lei ci ha trovato, in pianto un riso, e menzognero.
La donne mobile, qual più malvento, muta de cento. Not bad at these prices.
Eddie Pensier.
If you will buy the fire sheep, we will appreciate it very much. It has the lightning action. Fui!
Who on you?
Get out.
Mayor, the sightseeing bus is back. They want you to come out and say something.
Oh.
Here's the mayor now. Here he is.
Gee, it was a swell trip.
We had a swell time.
The mayor's going to talk.
Ladies and gentlemen, I hope that you enjoyed your trip through Texaco Town. As mayor, I'm inviting you to come every Sunday and bring your friends. To those of you who can't be here in person, I extend the key to the city, which is the dial on your radio. And if you like these programs, drive around and thank the man who makes them possible, your neighborhood Texaco dealer. And remember, I love to spend each Sunday with you. As friend to friend, I'm sorry it's true. I'm telling you just how I feel. I hope you feel that way too. Let's make a day for next Sunday night. I'm here to stay. Will be my delight to sing again, bring again the things you want me to. I love to spend each Sunday with you. Night.
Eddie Cantor in Texaco Town will come to you again next Sunday evening at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. This is the Columbia Broadcasting System.
WABC, New York. Welcome to Texaco Town. The 45,000 dealers who serve you with Fire Chief gasoline and other Texaco products present His Honor the Mayor, Eddie Cantor.
I represent the Citizens Committee. You promised to help us out.
I've got to talk to you right away.
You can't keep us waiting.
Now, wait a minute. One at a time, please. Mayor, I run the dairy here, and I'm having trouble. I've got 9 cows, and they're afraid to let me milk them. They're afraid to let you milk them? What kind of cows are they? Jersey heifers. They're not Jersey heifers. They're New York Giants. How do you figure that out? Because they're afraid of the Yanks.
Well, never mind all that fooling, Mayor. Why don't you see that the man gets a milking machine?
Milking machine? Why, that would cost $3,000. Who's going to pay for it?
For the taxpayers. Let them kick in.
The taxpayers against aid. All their lives, the taxpayers kick in for this and kick in for that. In fact, they kick in until they kick off, and after they kick off, they're still in the hole.
Well, maybe you're right, but after all, we're not as bad off as they are in Europe.
No?
No, I read in today's papers where Holland and Switzerland followed France off the gold standard.
Yes, they're starting their football season right with us.
Football season?
Sure. France kicked over the gold. That was 1 down and 2 to go. So Holland and Switzerland went into a huddle and decided to make it a triple threat. But they couldn't gain any ground because they had no reserves, and that's why they tried a collateral pass.
Well, what has that got to do with this country?
That's where all Americans fit in. France might try to make another touchdown here, and if we don't guard our end, we'll be thrown for a loss, and we'll never get a quarterback. I never expected that I'd be elected the mayor of Texaco town. In things governmental, I'm not sentimental, but the news almost made me break down. So while I'm the one to rejoice, you'll all be repaid for your choice. Cause when your kids won't finish their whole plate of spinach, let them watch one man put it down. He's a spinach inhaler, looks like Popeye the Sailor. The mayor of Texaco town. When some politicians compared their incisions, one man took off his dressing gown. They stared at this stripper, his scar had a zipper. The mayor of Texaco town. Now there's a young blade, he's a hound with the ladies. Each girl on this program has found. His kissing and hugging will get him a slugging. Wallington of Texaco, that's the time I pulled ya. A young woman hater, to girls wouldn't cater. He swore he would not settle down. But he was hooked by an Ida, and 5 girls beside her. A mayor of Texaco town. Well, goodbye, folks. Goodbye, folks. If you leave everything to me, you'll be perfectly satisfied.
I'm not leaving. You're the worst mayor we ever had here. I investigated at the police station and found it run down.
Yeah.
I snooped into the Board of Education, and that's terrible.
Yeah.
I sneaked around the bus terminal and can't imagine why you permit such a horrible place. What are you going to do about it?
Madam, I'm going to give you this handkerchief.
Handkerchief? What for?
You've had your nose in everybody else's business. You might as well put it where it belongs.
If you had any sense, you'd take that children's playground and change it into a poodle promenade.
Poodle promenade? You sure you don't want a perambulator for Pekingese puppies?
Stop that nonsense. I'm having a lot of trouble with my dog.
Why bother me? Go out and buy a bigger pair of shoes.
Maybe you don't realize who you're talking to. My name is Elizabeth Anastasia Vandergraaf.
Okay, Liz.
Liz? I'll have you understand that I'm the toast of society.
Well, be careful somebody doesn't drop an egg on you.
Are you or are you not going to do something about the poodle promenade?
Impossible. Next thing you know, you want a concert hall for cats.
Cats? Cats? I hate those beastly animals.
You should with that puss.
I can't stand cats. They make such a terrible noise.
Oh, I think a cat makes a nice noise. Didn't you ever hear a lovesick cat sitting on a fence serenading his mate like this? Come on out tonight.
How can you compare that hideous sound to a Pekingese?
I'd rather hear, hello, Mr. Allen. Oh, tally-ho.
This is much nicer.
No.
Yes.
No.
Jack Renard and the Texaco Orchestra salute the Lucky Strike program with a special arrangement called Your Hits Parade.
Parker Carcass just called up and wants the Texaco ad for his newspaper.
Well, Pete, put on your thinking cap. We've got the right one.
I've got it, Jimmy.
What's that?
Right across the top will say, Texaco Fire Chief is the best gasoline in the world.
No, we can't do that, Pete. We know it is, and so do lots of other people. But you've got to tell people why it's the best gasoline and what it'll do for them.
I've got it.
What's that?
Why don't you read this Texaco ad from the Saturday Evening Post?
All right, give it to me. It's a good idea. Listen to this. Lightning action. Today, your gasoline must do its complete power job in 1/100th of a second, or you don't get full power and mileage as you drive. That calls for lightning action, the quick, complete firing that Texaco Fire Chief gives you. Still further improved, Texaco Fire Chief is free from lazy, slow-burning elements that slow up gasoline action. We take these sluggish elements out of Texaco Fire Chief by our carefully controlled modern refining processes. You feel the difference as you drive. Your engine steps up, your car steps out.
That's perfect. Let's step over and hand this ad to Parker Carcass.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now broadcasting from our own station, TEX. Last week, little Deanna Durbin sang Il Bacio, and thousands who heard her refused to believe that this child with the operatic voice is only 13 years old. You can take my word for it, it's true. Deanna's barely 13 and pretty as a picture. Here she is. Come on, Deanna. Right up to the microphone. That's it, darling. Tonight, Deanna's going to sing A Heart That's Free from the photoplay San Francisco. Tell you, Deanna, it's grand. I don't know, ladies and gentlemen, if you get the same kind of a thrill that I get hearing this little girl sing. Honestly, you know, I want to tell you something. I don't blame you. Every time I hear her sing, I want to go home and stab my 5 girls. I don't know what that is. Not that they haven't any talent. My girls are all right. Of course, they don't sing, they don't dance, they don't play musical instruments, but gosh, do they care stockings. Oh! And my little girl, Janet, Deanna, you know her. Little Janet, I want to tell you something. She is getting to be awful. Last week I said, Janet, why don't you play with your doll? She's, oh, Daddy, those kiddish things. 8 years old, those kiddish things. I said, well, play with your other toys. She said, oh, I don't know. It's just such, you know, babyish stuff. I said, all right, take your bicycle, take your skate. She said, oh, Daddy, I don't get a thrill out of it. I said, Janet, for a girl 8 years old, you certainly act disgusted with life. She said, well, I'll tell you the truth, Daddy. If it wasn't for Gary Cooper and Clark Gable and Robert Taylor, we girls wouldn't have a thing to live for. Oh, yes. Hello, Jimmy. What's wrong?
Listen, you better not go out that way. Parker Carcass is waiting for you, and he's mad as a hornet. Here he is now.
Oh, Parker,
What's the matter? What makes you so excited?
Why are you printing in the newspaper what you gonna beat me up?
I'm gonna beat you up? Where does it say that?
Right here. It says Mayor Scranton gonna clean up that creek park you cocked.
You dumbass, that says Mayor Cantor to clean out the creek in the park. What's the matter with you?
Park. I thought you didn't have enough room to put your carcass on the paper.
Yep. Park your carcass. You know, I never saw you. I never saw you so mad.
Yeah, I'm so mad right now I could kill myself. Where could I find a lawyer?
Yep. A lawyer? You want to sue somebody?
You got this information. Look what else is printed in that paper about
what?
me. If Partyakakis is elected president, he will ruin the country.
Which newspaper was that in?
Mine.
Who printed it?
I did.
So you're going to sue yourself for printing those things?
Yeah, but I don't worry.
You're not worried?
No, I can't collect. I'm broke.
Yep. Partyakakis, the next time you order a glass of beer, do me a favor.
Right.
Have the bartender put the head on you.
Hey, you know, yesterday my dog went into a saloon and he ordered a glass of beer.
Your dog ordered a glass of beer?
Certainly. He walked up to the bartender and he said, woof, woof.
Woof, woof. Why, that's a bark.
Don't you never hear of bark beer?
Yep.
You know, when I go out to speak on my campaign, I'm going to take that dog with me because he's got a very short tail.
Well, what good is a dog with a short tail on campaign?
He could make some speeches.
Go away. Listen, Partyakakis, now that you're running for president, you might as well know how to go about it. You should start in by going around and kissing all the babies.
No, that's no good. I kissed one last night.
What happened?
Now she's suing me. That baby was 27.
No. You don't understand. I mean, for instance, you've got to give all the men Coronas, you know.
No, that's for women, not for men.
What's for women? I said Coronas. Do you know what Coronas are?
Sure, Coronas is what the ladies wears in the morning.
No. You mean kimonos.
No, sir. A kimono is the paper you get when you graduate from school.
No, that's a diploma.
You crazy. That's who you call when the water pipe breaks, diploma.
No. You're thinking of a plumber.
Plumber, that's fruit. Oranges, peaches, plums, and plumbers.
No, that's plum.
Don't tell me a plum is a fella who won't work.
No, that's a bum. If I won't work, I'm a bum.
Well, don't holler and nobody will find out.
Quiet! What's to you? Look, Partyakakis, in your campaign, you must have a platform that will benefit the people. Tell me about the platform. What's yours?
Bananas.
Yep. What do you mean, bananas?
Yes, sir. If everybody's going to eat bananas, then prosperity comes back in bunches.
Yep. All right, how do you figure that out?
Well, when you're eating a banana, what do you do with the peel?
I throw it away.
You see? From that's a miracle.
A miracle from throwing away a piece of banana peel?
I could prove you. So if somebody slips on that peel,
yes.
He falls down and there is up his pants.
Yep.
Right away, the cleaners get more business, right?
That's right.
Now, the cleaners has got to buy more gasoline.
Yep.
So Texaco makes more money.
That's right.
Texaco makes more money, they're going to give you a raise. You get more money, you give me a raise.
Yes, but I still don't see the miracle.
Boy, if you give me a raise, that's a miracle.
Jimmy, now I'm going to sing a little song from old Mexico.
Oh, no, not Mexico, Eddie. The Spanish pronunciation is Mexico.
Yeah?
You make the X sound like an H, you see? Mexico.
Mexico?
That's right.
All right, I'll sing a song from Mexico, and you go out and sell some Tejico.
Gosh, you must feel Spanish tonight.
What a coincidence, Jimmy Wallington, what a coincidence.
What?
Why, that's the title of the song that I'm about to sing. Oh, what a sweet melody. Spanish music to me is the thing with the swing that gets under my skin. Oh, there's a spell over me, and it's easy to see that a dance of romance is about to begin. Oh, give me a touch of old Spain, a rollicky rumba refrain, 'cause I feel so Spanish tonight. Just give me a sweet senorita with a rose in her hair like Marquita, 'cause I feel so Spanish tonight. Give me lots of tambourines and a steel guitar and the old guitar, and you'll hear me sing La Cucaracha, you no quiere caminado. Just give me a block of tamales, the kind that they had in the follies, and I'll show you who's real dynamite. If I should start doing the rumba, I'd put Fred Astaire on the bumper, 'cause I feel so Spanish tonight. Oh, my father, he came from Alaska. My mother, she came from Nebraska. Still I feel so Spanish tonight. I've never been east of Savannah. In fact, I was raised in Montana. Still I feel so Spanish tonight. I once had to fight a bull in the kid from Spain. He got mad at me. Now I've got a pain in my cucaracha, you no quiera caminado. I'm known as a gay caballero whenever I wave my sombrero. For some girl it means sweet delight. The sight of a balcony thrills me. I'll climb one tonight if it kills me. 'Cause I feel so Spanish tonight.
That was fine. Yep. That was really swell. How would you folks here in Texaco Park like to hear Mayor Cantor sing the hit tune from Sing Baby Sing? You like it?
When trouble troubles you, sing, baby, sing. Do what the birdies do. Sing, baby, sing. When the cold winds will come and they are all out of crumb. Why, the poor little birdies, they ain't eatin', but they are tweet, tweet, tweetin'. Oh, ho, ho, don't you know? A song a day keeps mean old Mr. Gloom away. Hard luck don't like music with that certain swing. So swing while you sing, baby, sing. When troubles trouble you, sing, baby, sing. Do what the birdies do. Sing, baby, sing. When the cold winter comes and they are all out of rum. Why, the poor little birdies, they ain't eatin', but they are tweet, tweet, tweetin'. Oh, ho, ho, don't you know? A song a day keeps mean old Mr. Gloom away. Hard luck don't like music with that certain swing. So swing it, sing, baby, sing. Oh, Jack, tell me, Jack Renard, why do you look so sad?
Wallington keeps kidding me that I'm fat.
Yeah.
I only weigh 310 pounds.
Well, but your wife told me you weigh 380.
All right, 380. What's 70 pounds to a fellow like me?
Not much, your left arm. It's nothing at all. You're all right.
Oh, you're starting too. Now listen, Gracie.
Gracie? Wait a minute, Jack. Wait a minute. You must be looking at me from the wrong angle.
No kidding, Eddie.
Wait a minute. Later, Jack. Look, I've got to find my son, Bobby.
Oh, he's over there, Eddie.
Oh, Bobby, come on in. Bobby, my boy, how are you?
Hello, Dad.
Well, how did you like your vacation on Mr. Jones's farm?
I had a swell time, Daddy. I got stung by a bumblebee.
You got stung by a bumblebee and you call that swell?
You should see it swell. I sat right down on that bumblebee and I wouldn't get up while he was stinging me. Boy, did it hurt.
Well, why didn't you get up instead of sitting there in pain?
Well, I figured I was hurting him as much as he was hurting me.
Tell me, were there any children up there for you to play with?
No, but I had a good time with the animals.
Yeah?
I played follow the leader with them. Whatever the animals did, I did.
Follow the leader with animals? Gee, that must have been fun.
It was fun until some smart aleck chicken laid an egg.
Of course you couldn't. Tell me. Of course you couldn't. Did you have good weather all the time?
Well, it rained a couple of days and I had to stick in the house. I wouldn't have minded that, but there was nothing to read.
Well, didn't Mrs. Jones put any books in your room at all?
Only a Bible. But that's no good when a fellow feels like reading.
It isn't? Well, listen, Bobby. No matter what you've ever read, you'll find it written much better in the Bible.
How can you say that, Daddy? There's nothing in the Bible as exciting as 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea.
Oh, no? Did you ever read the chapter about Jonah, who was swallowed by a whale and lived to tell the story? Is that exciting?
A man was swallowed by a whale and lived?
Yes, the Bible is full of all those stories. Drama, mystery, adventure, and tales about great men like Jonah and Daniel and Joseph.
Yes, but there's only one, Parthiacoccus.
Well, that's nothing. Noah had 2 of every animal. You know, Bobby, you should read the story of Noah and the flood. The Lord was angry with the people on earth, and he wiped them all out, except Noah and his family.
Well, I like books about invention. I once read how Edison invented the electric light and how Alexander Bell made the telephone.
They were marvelous creations, Bobby.
Sure. Nobody in the Bible ever made such wonderful things.
Listen, son. Edison took 4 years to make his electric light, and Bell took 6 years to make the telephone. But remember this. The Lord created the world and everything in it in 6 days. And he had time to rest on the 7th.
I did start to read about that, Daddy. But those words are so old-fashioned. You know, like prayers.
Well, prayers aren't old-fashioned. After all, prayers are only little messages that we send to heaven.
Oh, now I know why we send them at night.
Why?
To get cheaper rates.
Bobby, look, you said you couldn't understand the Bible because the words were old-fashioned.
That's right, Daddy.
Well, let's see if I can make it clear to you. The first people on earth were Adam and Eve, and they had 2 sons, Cain and Abel. One day, in a fit of anger, Cain killed Abel, and he had to run away.
Gee, then Cain was the first public enemy number 1.
That's right, Bobby. Anything that happens today has happened before, and you can read it in the Bible.
Anything?
Yes, anything, Bobby.
How about the Schmeling and Lewis fight?
Well, you think the Schmeling-Lewis fight was so great?
Well, Schmeling weighed less than Joe Lewis, and still he went in there and beat him.
Yes, but they were both heavyweights. The Bible tells a story about a lightweight who beat a heavyweight for the championship of the world.
Really? Who was it?
The lightweight was David, and the heavyweight was Goliath. And David knocked out Goliath with 1 blow, and there were no motion picture rights then either.
It sounds wonderful. I'm going to quit the book I'm reading and start on the Bible.
Which book is that, Bobby?
It's called We and was written by Colonel Lindbergh.
That's a good book, son.
It tells how Colonel Lindbergh flew across the ocean all alone and battled the wind and storms for almost 34 hours. Is there anything like that in the Bible, Daddy?
Well, not exactly. But there's a story in it about a man called Moses who led his people across the desert for 40 years. Not 34 hours, Bobby. 40 years. And believe me, he had more than storms to battle.
I know about that. That's in the song they taught us. You know, the one I used to sing in the choir.
Go down, Moses? Do you still remember it?
Daddy, you can't forget those songs so quickly. When Israel was in Egypt's land, let my people go. Oppressed so hard they could not stand. Let my
my friends, I hope you enjoyed being with us in Texaco Town. Come again next Sunday. And during the week, drive around and see the man who makes this program possible. Your neighborhood Texaco dealer. Say I sent you. It'll make it kind of nice for me. And remember, I love to spend as friend to friend. I'm sorry it's true. I'm telling you just how I feel. I hope you feel that way too. Let's make a date for next Sunday night. I'm here to state will be my delight to sing again, the things you want me to. I love to spend each Sunday with you. Good night.
Eddie Cantor in Texaco Town will be with you again next Sunday at the same hour. This is the Columbia Broadcasting System.
p.m. BULOVA Boulevard Watch Time. WABC, New York.
Good evening. Welcome to Texaco Town. And again, the 45,000 dealers who serve Fire Chief gasoline and other Texaco products present his honor, the mayor, Eddie Cantor. Here he is.
Hello, everybody. Hello, James.
Say, Mayor, I called your house a little while ago and they told me you went to the hospital.
Don't be alarmed, Jimmy. I only went to visit a friend.
Serious?
No, you see, he had his girl out riding and it was raining. His car skidded around a corner, smashed a lamppost, broke a fire plug, crashed through a fence, went into a ditch and turned over, and as the girl crawled out of the car, she said, "Boy, that's what I call a kiss."
Oh, by the way.
Yep.
Here's $10. I'm kissing goodbye.
Yep.
You got me again today with those Yankees.
Oh, yes, James, and take a telegram to the Giants, will you?
All right, Eddie, what do you want to say?
New York Giants, New York City.
Yeah?
Why don't you get in touch with Rudy Valley's orchestra?
Rudy Valley's orchestra. Why?
Well, the Giants are having so much trouble with the New York Yankees, they might have a better chance playing the Connecticut Yankees.
You know, Eddie.
Yep.
Eddie, I want to thank you for giving me this part-time job as your secretary.
Oh, forget it, Jimmy. It's nothing at all.
Well, still, I'm awfully grateful to you because it gives me a chance to run the service station, too. You're a real pal.
Jimmy, it's nothing at all.
Say, incidentally, Eddie, you didn't tell me how much you're going to pay me.
I keep telling you, Jimmy, it's nothing at all.
Now, wait a minute.
Now, let's discuss it later, James.
Yeah.
Tonight, we've got it broadcast from station TEX.
That's right. Let's take a taxi over there, eh?
No, we've got time to walk. Let's walk.
Right.
Nice night out, isn't it?
Sure, well.
You know, I just found out that taxi drivers manufacture our gasoline.
What do you mean?
Well, they put gasoline in their tanks and step on the starter.
Yeah?
And isn't that what makes the taxi go?
Makes the taxi go. You know, Eddie, I love the way you sneak in a mention of the product all the time. Always advertising.
Well, advertising is a natural thing, Jimmy. Everybody does it. Do you know that every time you kiss a girl, it's an ad?
Oh, that's silly. What kind of advertising is kissing?
Mouth-to-mouth advertising.
Mouth-to-mouth.
And believe me, it gets quick results.
Oh, I don't know about that. Look how long you had to advertise for a boy. Over 20 years, and what did it get you?
A very good salary, Jimmy. A very good salary.
You know, Eddie.
What?
Eddie, sometimes advertising is misleading.
How do you mean?
Well, don't forget, the chicken lays the eggs, but the rooster does all the crowing.
Well, Jimmy, you're the rooster on this program because you do most of the crowing.
Maybe it's because your jokes have been laying the eggs.
Well, I'm It may lay an egg now and then, but it certainly helps to feather your nest.
You know, Eddie, I still say that there's too much advertising today.
Too much? Why?
Well, I've got an uncle who's in the cheese business. He never advertises, and he's doing all right.
Well, if he's in the cheese business, he doesn't have to advertise. People get wind of it. Now, here, Jimmy, here's the radio station.
Eddie, look.
What?
There's a little boy standing at the microphone. Is that Bobby?
No, it's a strange kid. And he's crying. Wait a minute. Come here, Sonny. What's the matter? Wait a minute. Why are you crying? What are you crying for? Listen, Sonny, I wish you'd answer me and stop wasting time. There are millions of people listening in.
Millions there are?
Yes, what are you crying about?
I'm lost. I want to get to my father's clothing store located at 312 Main Street. Walk up one flight and save $10 on men's suits and overcoats. Alterations free. Open evenings until 9 o'clock. Sale now going on.
Get out of here. How do you like that for advertising? Boy, that's advertising. Oh, here, Jack. Jack Renard, let's rehearse the new song for tonight's broadcast, will you? Who's the greatest heart attractor? Who's the greatest little actor? I refer to nobody but love. He's the greatest benefactor that we ever knew. Here are just a few things he can do. Love marches on and meets a lonely boy, a lonely girl, and takes them by the hand and marches on. Together love marches on, and then he leads them to a rendezvous and says it's up to you and marches on. Then on a certain Sunday morning, he even plays their wedding song. When they go honeymooning, he goes right along. Love marches on until he finds a nest that they request and says, I've done my best, and marches on. What funny things love can do. Here we are in a railroad station. Over there is a boy, and sitting opposite is a girl. They have no intentions of flirting with each other, but it won't be long now. Let's eavesdrop on them. Uh-huh. There she goes.
Excuse me. Do you know whether the 5:15 is on time?
What did I tell you? 200 porters in the station, and she's got to ask him whether the 5:15 is on time. Let's hear what he says.
The 5:15. Well, you see, I just...
Look, the big ox is being flustered. Look at him,
well...
By the time he gets it out, they'll both miss the train.
You see, I'm a stranger here, and...
Listen to her, a stranger. 8 years she's been taking the same train, and the father is the conductor. Oh, these women. Oh.
Well, I'm pretty sure the train is on time, miss. Are you alone?
Yes, I'm all alone. I never travel much. You see, I'm a home girl.
Yeah, home girl is right. Anybody's home at all. I'll bet 10 to 1 he's going to ask her how far she's going.
Well, if I'm not too personal, would you mind telling me how far you're going?
What did I tell you? I never saw it to fail.
But I'm going to visit some relatives in Chicago.
Here's your train right here. Let me carry your bags for you.
How do you like that? At home, he won't lift up an ashtray for his mother. Now he wants to carry 11 bags.
Well, I suppose this is goodbye.
Goodbye. Didn't you say you were going to Chicago?
Yes.
Well, that's where I'm going, too.
Oh, if I was near enough, I'd sock him. The big fat head has a ticket to Buffalo in his pocket, and all of a sudden he's going to Chicago. Love marches on. Here it is 6 months later. The same boy and girl ordering dinner in a tea room.
What'll you have, dear?
Nothing. I'm not hungry.
She's not hungry. For 3 days, she's been starving herself just to make an impression on him. But the minute she gets him hooked, she'll eat like there's no tomorrow.
Darling, I wonder if you would...
Don't say it. Don't say it.
Yes?
Darling, would you...
Of course I'll marry you.
Did he ask her to marry him? All he wanted to say was, would you mind passing the mustard?
Oh, darling, I'm so happy I could jump for joy.
Yeah, jump for joy. He'd like to jump off a roof.
Oh, sweetheart, I never dreamed you would propose to me. This is so sudden.
She never dreamed. She was so sure she was going to land the poor fish. For 3 weeks she's been paying a preacher just to follow them around. Love marches on. 2 years have passed. They're married and are living happily in their little love nest. Let's peek in on them.
Listen, you. I'm going to the club tonight.
Again? Well, you might at least stay home one evening with me.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yep, this is what is known as happy married life.
Well, I gotta relax sometimes. What do you think I do at the office all day?
For 6 months, his boss has been asking him the same question.
Well, you might take me out for some fun. I slave and work my fingers to the bone in this kitchen from morning to night.
Poor slave. She plays bridge until 5 o'clock, stops at the delicatessen, goes in the kitchen, grabs a can opener, and his dinner is ready.
Oh, stop beefing, will you?
I'm sorry I ever married you. Look what I gave up. I gave up my family and my friends.
She gave up her family. They threw her out of the house when she was 14. And she didn't give up her friends. They moved them all to Alcatraz.
Well, look what I gave up for you.
Yeah, look what he gave up. Saturday night crap games and afternoons in the pool room.
How can you talk to me like that? Didn't you know?
Why, Dolly, you mean?
Yes. I've been knitting this tiny garment for our little pet.
Oh, Snoogie Boogie.
Oh. He's hooked again. Love marches on. Love marches on. And meets a lonely boy, a lonely girl, and takes them by the hand and marches on. Together, love marches on. And then he leads them to a rendezvous and says it's up to you and marches on. Then on a certain Sunday morning, he even plays their wedding song. When they go honeymooning, he goes right along. Love marches on until he finds a nest that they request and says, I've done my best, and marches on.
Jimmy, what is this lightning action I hear you talk about?
Well, look, Pete. The fastest ball in today's World Series game was Gehrig's timely home run in the third inning. He didn't hesitate a fraction of a second. Met the ball squarely with his bat and practically settled the game for the Yankees. Well, that's lightning action. Fast, effective work. Now, in a car, it's like this. When you drive a car at average cruising speed, 9,000 separate charges of gasoline must explode every single minute.
Is that right?
Yes. And that calls for lightning action gasoline. For a gasoline that fires instantly, that delivers full power in 1/100th of a second. Today's cars need Fire Chief gasoline. The gasoline that was developed to meet special service requirements in emergency vehicles, ambulances, and fire engines.
So that's why they call it Fire Chief.
That's right. It was made for engines that demand complete lightning action from every drop of gasoline. And if you want to feel the difference in the way you start, the way you pick up speed in emergencies, and the way you take hills, just try a tank full of Fire Chief gasoline. And when you compare the mileage, you'll find, too, that Texaco Fire Chief gives you more for your money. Don't be satisfied with less in your car. Tomorrow, stop at the familiar Texaco pump, anywhere in our 48 states, and fill up with Fire Chief. We're sure you'll like it.
All you folks here in Texaco Park, I want to announce that Jack Renard and his Texaco Orchestra and the Firemen's Glee Club take you on a trip to the accompaniment of...
I'm an old cowhand from the Rio Grande. I've learned to ride for an empty
What's that noise?
It's the children, sir. Master Bobby is upstairs with little Deanna. I think they're rehearsing.
Rehearsing?
Yes, sir. You know, since you took him to see Romeo and Juliet, he's been acting all over the place.
He has he? I'll go up there and take a look. Bobby!
Forsooth, what scurvy knave knocketh at yon portal? Begone, varlet, or I would fairly call my own man.
But wait a minute, what's going on here?
Oh, hello, Daddy. Hello, Mayor Cantor.
Hello, Deanna. Bobby, what's this I hear about you rehearsing?
Well, Daddy, you're always talking to Uncle Jimmy about advertising.
Yes?
You see, Bobby got an idea to advertise Texaco. We're going to play Romeo and Juliet.
Yes, I'll be Romeo and Deanna's Juliet. I'm the star and she's the co-star.
Why do you call her the co-star?
Well, I figured a Texaco star to advertise it right.
You get it, Mr. Cantor? Texaco star?
I get it, honey. Now, who else is in it?
Well, I got a part for Jack Renard, but I don't know if he'll like it.
Why not? What do you want Renard to play?
The balcony.
The balcony, Bobby. How many times have I told you not to say Renard is fat? I'm ashamed of you.
I'm sorry.
Besides, Renard can't appear in this play. He's helping out in the play of the auditorium. Renard is playing the title role.
What's the name of the play?
Boulder Dam. Oh, there's a lady here. I should say Boulder Dawn.
Oh, that's a pretty bad joke, Mr. Mayor.
What? Wait a minute. What are you laughing at?
I'm laughing because she thinks that's bad. Can you imagine her complaining, Daddy?
Thanks, Bobby.
She only hears you on Sundays. I have to live with you.
That's fine talk for a son. Get back to Romeo and Juliet now. Come on, let's rehearse.
I've got the play here, but Bobby's made a few changes.
Changes? Bobby, are you trying to improve on Shakespeare?
No, but if we did it the way he wrote it, Deanna couldn't be Juliet.
Why not?
Well, look at this line. Juliet says, "My ears have yet not drunk 100 words."
Well?
Deanna's got big ears, but they're certainly not loving cups.
Is that so? Well, my ears aren't half as big as your mouth.
Oh, yes? Wait till I see you outside.
Wait a minute. Here. Stop the fighting, Bobby. You're supposed to be Romeo, the great lover, and Deanna's Juliet.
I hate it.
Please, children, let's try one of the scenes. Go ahead, Bobby. Start where Romeo is in the orchard.
All right, but I'm still sore.
Oh, sure.
But soft, what light through yonder window breaks? It is the east, and Juliet is a big dope. Yeah.
Wait, Bobby, wait a minute, man. Yeah, what is that kind of talk? You mustn't call her name.
What's in a name? A dope by any other name would still be Deanna.
Quiet.
I'm going home.
Wait a minute, dear. Bobby, you apologize to Deanna.
That's not in the play.
I don't care. I'm putting it in the play.
Oh, now you're trying to improve on Shakespeare, huh?
If he won't say he's sorry, I won't be Juliet.
All right, I'm sorry.
That's better. Now let's play the last scene. Romeo thinks Juliet has poisoned herself, and he takes real poison.
Okay, but I've got to have some poison.
All right, use this glass of water.
No, I want some ice cream. Strawberry and chocolate mix. 2 quarts.
Wait a minute, 2 quarts of ice cream?
Sure. Didn't you tell me that too much ice cream is poison for my sister?
That's ridiculous. Look, here, let me show you how to play the scene. I'll show you real acting.
Here's the book, Mayor Cantor.
No, I don't need it. Listen. Eyes, look your last. Arms, take your last embrace. Here's to my love. I drink the poison. O true apothecary, thy drugs are quick. Thus, with a kiss, I die.
Oh, Daddy.
I see, my son. You're touched by the beauty of those lines.
No.
Was it my acting that made you cry?
No, it's not that.
Then why are you crying?
When I started to play Romeo, Deanna made me wear her shoes, and they're killing me.
You did it fine, Mayor. But I don't like sad endings.
No? You don't like sad endings?
I don't either, Daddy. Would this be good? Deanna knows a swell song about sweethearts. Make her sing it.
Gee, that's a good suggestion, Bobby. Where did you learn such grand showmanship?
I learned it from radio's Greatest Showman.
Thanks.
Yes, sir. I listen to Major Bowes every Thursday.
Quiet. Go ahead, Deanna.
Oh, love is so sweet in the springtime when blossoms are fragrant in May. No years that are coming can bring time to make me forget.
remember this day when we were happy in May, my dear. Sweetheart, 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 though our paths may sever, till life's last pain tender, will you springtime, love
Well, how do you like that for a 13-year-old fire chief's daughter, huh? All right, now, Romeo, have you got an answer for your Juliet?
You bet I have, Daddy.
Let me call you sweetheart. I'm in love with you. Let me hear you whisper that you love me true. Keep the love light glowing in your eyes so true. Let me call you sweetheart. I'm in love with you.
You know, kids, it gives me a real thrill to see you two sweethearts. There's nothing more beautiful than youth and love. Sweet romance makes you feel like you are floating on clouds. And even the most commonplace things assume a rose-colored hue. Young love, beautiful love. I hope you two will always remain sweethearts, because the minute you get married,
Keep the love light glowing in your eyes so true. Let me call you sweetheart.
Hello, Jimmy Washington. Park your carcass. Say, listen.
Yeah.
How do you know where he's got Eddie Scranton?
What are you doing here?
I don't know. The mayor sent for me. Says he got to see me. Very unimportant.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute, I'm right here. Park your carcass. Tell me, where have you been?
I just come from the gymnasium.
Yep.
You know, I'm in training. I got to make myself strong enough to be the president.
Wait a minute, strong enough to be the president?
Yeah, I read in the paper that the man who's elected president got to carry 36 states.
Yep. Oh, heaven help us all if you're elected president.
What do you worry about? When I'm the president, I'm going to make you vice president.
Oh, because you like me.
No, because that's one way to keep you quiet for 4 years.
Yep. Don't be silly, Park your carcass. We've got a good vice president now, Mr. Garner.
Yeah, but I don't think if he's going to be the vice president long.
Well, why not?
Because everywhere I go, I hear people saying knocks, knocks.
Yep. Well, I'll tell you, it's going to be very hard for anyone to vote for you for president, believe me.
No, it's easy.
Why?
All they got to do is put an X beside my name. That's my slogan.
What's your slogan?
X marks the spot where you park your carcass on the ballot.
Yep. Ballot? What do you think? Ballot? You don't even know what a ballot is.
Who don't? A ballot is what you shoot from a gun.
No. That's a bullet.
Don't tell me a bullet is a little bull.
No, a little bull. A little bull. Why don't you listen to what I say?
Oh, no, that's a lot of bull.
Yeah, wait a minute. I'm just trying to tell you that bullet and ballot doesn't gel.
Gel, that's what Jack Benny sells.
No, that's Jell-O. Oh.
What's the matter? Something hurts you?
Yeah, get out of here. What's the use? A man can't stand here and talk to an idiot all day.
Yes, I can. I ain't got no place to go.
Yeah, that's fine talk for a presidential candidate. With your brain, what could you do if you were elected president?
I got an idea to bring back prosperity.
How?
I'm going to change the whole map of the United States.
Change the map? Park your carcass. I'm 100% American, and the old map is good enough for me.
Boy, if I had a map like yours, I'd shoot myself.
Get away from me. You shoot yourself. Never mind that. Let me hear your crazy plan.
Well, first places.
Yes?
New York is too far away from California.
Yeah.
So I'm going to put New York where it's California and California where New York is.
Yep. Are you mad? They'll still be the same distance apart.
Sure, but suppose a fella in New York wants to go to California.
Yes.
Just stays home and there he is.
Yeah, wait a minute, wise guy. But suppose a fellow lives in California and he wants to stay in California.
That's easy. Then he goes to New York.
Yep. No, think of the railroad fare a man will have to spend in order to stay home.
No, with my ideas, there's going to be no railroad fares.
How's that?
Instead of a man who's going to travel to another state,
yep,
we're going to bring the state right to him.
Wait, let me get this straight. You mean you're thinking of putting a state on wheels and bringing it to a person?
Why not? They've been doing it for years.
Moving states on wheels?
Sure. Don't you never hear of Wheeling, West Virginia?
Oh. That's not bad. Now, what else are you going to do with the map?
Well, with my system, nobody's going to be sick.
Nobody's going to be sick?
No, sir. I'm going to move Chicago ill right over to Baltimore, MD.
Yep. So go ahead. Keep on. Go ahead.
Well, that's not all.
No, what else?
I figured out where the names of the states and cities is too long.
Yep.
We're going to push them all together.
You mean you'll take states like Delaware and Washington, put them together, and make Della-Wash?
You got it, boy. I'll show you how we could all make money from that.
How?
Well, you take the first part of Philadelphia.
That's Phil.
Yeah, and Utah.
Utah, that's you.
And Carolina.
That's Cal.
Push them all together. What do you got?
Phil, you Cal.
Right. Now take Texas and Colorado. Push them together.
That's Texaco.
There you are. Fill your car with Texaco. How am I doing?
Well, I still don't see how that silly idea will balance the budget.
Don't worry about the budget. When I'm the president, I take out all the money from the Treasury and I give it to the people to spend.
But it's ridiculous. It'll make a hole in the mint.
Yeah, but that'll be a lifesaver for the country.
Get up.
Ladies and gentlemen, Texaco Town has a celebration tonight. 15 years ago, Mayor Cantor introduced a song which became world famous. Tonight he repeats the number, and any of you who remember it are invited to join in.
There's a fruit store on our street. It's run by a Greek, and he keeps good things to eat, but you should hear him speak. When you ask him anything, never answers no. He just yeses you to death, and as he takes your dough, he tells you yes. We have no bananas. We have no bananas today. We string beans and onions, cabbages and scallions, and all kinds of fruit, and say we have an old-fashioned tomato, Long Island potato, but yes, we have no bananas. We have no bananas today. Yes, we have no bananas. We have no bananas today. We've Roosevelt and Landon and Townsend, who's planned on a pension for the old and gray. The winner will be a dark horse if you vote for Park Your Carcass. So, yes, we have no bananas. We have no bananas today. We're glad you came to Texaco Town, and don't forget, during the week, stop in and see the man who makes this program possible. Your neighborhood Texaco dealer. Say I sent you, huh? And remember, I love to spend someday with you as friend to friend.
I'm sorry it's true. I'm telling you just how I feel. Good night.
Eddie Cantor in Texaco Town will come to you again next Sunday evening at the same hour. Included on this program was Selection Sweetheart from Midnight. This is the Columbia Broadcasting System.
p.m. BULOVA, Boulevard Watch Time, WABC, New York.
Good evening. Welcome to Texaco Town. And again, the 45,000 dealers who serve you with fire chief gasoline and other Texaco products present His Honor the Mayor, Eddie Cantor.
Hello, James.
Well, Eddie, what are we going to do?
Oh, don't worry. Everything will be all right.
But, Eddie, here it is Sunday night and no radio program.
Well, I've been so busy running my jobs in Texaco Town, I'm all worn out.
What happened?
A professor came in to register for college, a truck driver came in for a license, and a society woman asked for a permit for a racehorse. The telephone rang, I got confused and handed out the wrong papers.
You did?
Yes, now I hear that the truck driver's teaching college, the professor is eating oats, and the horse is driving a truck.
Eddie, that's terrible.
That's not all. I just found out that the society woman is running tomorrow in the 5th race at Jamaica.
Eddie, you're wasting time. We must get out a program.
Oh, sure.
Hot Frankfurters? Here you are. Get 'em red hot here. Hot Frankfurters.
Wait a minute, you. Wait a minute, mister. What's the idea? Who told you to peddle Frankfurters around here? Go on, beat it. We've got to go on the radio.
Competition, huh?
What do you mean, competition?
You're selling baloney, too.
Get... Out. Well, we got him out.
Yeah, now let's get out a program, will you?
I've got an idea, James.
What's that?
Let's figure out what the most successful programs on the air have got and take the best from each one.
Well, which program shall we start with?
Let's start with ours, huh?
Would you call our program successful?
Jimmy, I give you my word of honor. I heard 2 women talking in the lobby after last Sunday's broadcast.
Mm-hmm.
One woman said that Eddie Cantor is the funniest man, and he has the finest program that was ever put on the air.
Who were the women?
I don't know the lady that Ida was talking to.
All right, now, what do we take from our program?
All right, listen and I'll tell you. This week, all my fan mail was loaded with fan mail from folks who said I let them down. I feel so dejected, they claim I've neglected the song about Texaco Town. Though I'm busy with my civic plans, I'll stop to take care of my fans. Oh, one dope with defiance said I'm for the Giants and bet that the Yanks would go down. Now he slaves on Sundays, 'cause he lost his undies. Who's the mayor of Texaco Town? I bought a police dog, the smartest police dog, guaranteed to knock crooks on the ground. But he's not worth a cent for. You know the first guy he went for? Who? The mayor of Texaco Town. It's so hard to follow the loves of Jean Hollow. Each week there's a new star around. But she only has eyes for and keeps buying ties for. Who? The mayor of Texaco Town.
Well, that's not bad for a start. Not at all bad for a start. Now let's take another program. How about Jack Benny?
Jack Benny, what has he got that I haven't got? He's got delicious flavors, and I've got delicious daughters.
Yeah, but he's got 6 delicious flavors.
Yeah. Read it again, Jimmy. I don't mind. Read it again. Go ahead. We're old friends. Go ahead.
He's got 6 delicious flavors.
All right. Jack can go home tonight and kiss an extra plate of Jell-O.
Well, that's not getting us a program, though. If you're going to do something like Benny, why don't you burlesque a play or a picture like he does?
Okay. Let's do Dodsworth.
Right.
But, Jimmy, refresh my memory on the picture. Go ahead.
Okay. Sam Dodsworth, a retired automobile manufacturer,
Yeah.
and his wife, Fran, leave on a second honeymoon to Europe. They go on the Queen Mary.
Good. You play Sam, I'll play Fran, and Jack Renard.
What'll I play?
You play the Queen Mary.
Stop it. Look, going over on the boat, Fran, that's you, Eddie.
Yeah.
You fall in love with an Englishman.
Mm-hmm.
When you get to Paris, you fall in love with a Frenchman.
Yeah.
In Vienna, you fall in love with an Austrian.
Boy, I'm hot stuff. How did I ever miss the captain?
And through all these love affairs, Sam, that's me.
Yeah.
I keep taking you back because you're younger than I am.
I'm younger. Thanks, Jimmy.
No, that's only in the play.
Yep. Get away.
All right, now let's begin. Fran, you're on the boat, and you meet your English boyfriend, see?
Yeah.
Cheerio, by Jove, and a pip.
Wait a minute. Cheerio on the butt. That's what you sound like you've got. Jack, you just play the boat, will you?
Okay.
All right.
Ooh.
Quiet. Here comes my English boyfriend.
Sandhya, you look so beautiful in that dress, it's ripping.
Yeah, I thought I felt the draft, yeah. But I'm so glad you like it, Cisco, because one thing about my dress...
Swish.
You know, when my dressmaker made this dress...
Swish.
When my dress...
Slap. Swish. Slap.
Wait a minute, Jack!
Swish.
Jack, wait a minute, Jack.
Slap.
What are you doing?
Well, I'm the boat. And that's the wave swishing up against my promenade deck.
Oh, get away from here.
Oh, Fran, you're divine. You're charming. Let me shower you with kisses.
No, that's not a shower. That's a cloudburst.
Fran, what is the meaning of this?
Oh, it's my hobby.
And I work for you like a horse.
Oh, a hobby horse.
Oh, is this your husband? I guess I'll toddle along. Toodaloo, toodaloo.
Yeah. Hey, what is he toodaloodling? I'm the boat whistle.
All right, so you're the boat whistle. Go ahead. Now, are you playing a boat or a sick owl?
Fran, I never thought that you...
Oh, you don't understand, Sam. You're old. I'm young. I want to live. I'm young. Young. They wouldn't give me any insurance last week. I'm young. I want to go places and do things. Oh, you can have that fling if you ain't got that swing. Whoopee!
All right, Fran. All right. I forgive you. I've been making money so long, I'm just a hick.
Sure. What if you achieve success?
What if I achieve? What if I achieve?
What if I achieve gasoline can do for your car, no other gas can do. It steps up your motor. It gives you that lightning action.
That's me, lightning action. Boy, I'm young. Get me a balloon. Get me a lollipop. 1 and 1 is 2. CAT is cat. Am I young? Yoo-hoo! Yoo-hoo!
Yoo-hoo?
Yes?
I thought I was playing the boat.
Yes. You're playing the boat.
Fran, I'm going down to take a shower. I feel kind of hot, Fran. I'm hot, Fran.
Yep. Hot friends. Get your hot friends with mustard. Get out of here, will you? Let's go on with Dodge Worth.
And now we're in Paris, France.
Ah, friend, you are magnifique.
Oh, you really think so, Arnold?
Oui. Come away with me. I owe you love. I owe you devotion. I owe you happiness. I owe you...
How do you like this Frenchman? Always with the IOUs. Kiss me, Arnold.
No, let me fight for it.
Oh.
Fran, what is the meaning of this?
Don't run, Arnold. It's only my husband, Sam. Don't be angry. I'm young. Oh, boy, am I young.
Young, you're old.
What do you mean I'm old? I'm young.
No, you're old. I heard your joke.
Get out of here, will you, please? Sam, dear, you're not angry with me for my little flirtation?
No, Fran. I forgive you. I'm just a hick.
I don't get it. A what?
Hick.
Jimmy, go downstairs and take some bicarbonate of soda.
And now we're in Vienna.
Yep.
Run, ich liebe dich.
Oh, Jack Pearl is back. Where was you, Charlie?
Run, I am madly in love with you.
Yes.
You are like a Venus.
Do you really think I'm a Venus, Kurt?
Hot Venus with sour Kurt? Get your hot Venus with sour Kurt?
Again, what are you doing here in Vienna?
Well, I had some hot dogs left over from the World Series.
Chase them away. Will you chase them away?
Yeah. I must go too, but before I go, one kiss, friend.
One kiss, all right. Make it fast. My husband will be back in 2 weeks.
Fran, my wife.
My house, time flies. Sam, I can explain everything. You see, I'm young. You're old. I'm hot. You're cold. Ricky,
Fran, this has gone far enough. How many men have you fallen in love with?
Only this one behind the tree.
Fran, I love you so.
Hello, Fran, darling.
That's 2 from behind the tree.
I'm a lover you, Fran.
That's 3.
Hi, Fran, my sweet potato.
Hello.
Hi, Fran.
Hello.
Love you, Fran.
How are you?
Hello, Fran.
Hello.
How is you all?
Hello.
Hi, Fran.
Hello.
Fran, what is the meaning of this?
Well, somebody had to take care of the unemployment situation.
Well, that's how Jack Benny would do Dodsworth, eh? Well, how about doing something like, well, say, Major Bowes now?
Now you've got something. I'll tell you what, Jimmy.
What's that?
Here's the opportunity of your life. You play Major Bowes.
I play the Major?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. Good evening, friends. The wheel of fortune, round and round she goes, and where she stops, nobody knows.
Are you doing Major Bowes or Ben Burney? What?
Take your choice. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight the honor city is... Tell them, Graham.
All right. Thank you, Major. The honor city is Minsk, Russia. The telephone number in Minsk is Oshachon. You won. Oh, ho, ho, ho.
Here we have the first amateur. What's your name, young man?
Joe Doikin, Major.
What have you been doing for the past 3 years?
Sitting in the waiting room of your office, Major.
Joe, what is your business?
Well, first, Your Honor, excuse me, Major. I thought I was in a goodwill court.
Don't get excited. Speak right into the microphone.
Well, Major, for 16 years I was a professor in Harvard College. Then for 12 years I wrote Latin books. And for 13 years after that I lectured on Einstein's theory of relatives.
How old are you?
19.
Nice work, lad. Nice work. And what do you intend to do on this program?
I give imitations. I imitate Eddie Cantor.
All right. Go ahead, Joe.
Do you mind if the piano player gives me a chorus if you knew Susie? If you knew Susie, like I know Susie, oh, Ida, oh, my 5 daughters. Why, if you knew Susie, why, that's no plumber, that's Parky Cockers. Hello, Jimmy. Hello, Eddie. Why, here he comes now. Hello, Bobby. Hello, Daddy. Oh, Ida. Oh, my 5 girls. Oh, the mayor of Texaco Town. Oh, Ida. Oh, my 5 girls. Oh.
All right. We just got the votes over the telephone. Lucky Joe Doikin joins Unit 11 tomorrow morning, Lowe's Theater, Bombay, India. And here's the next amateur, little Deanna Durbin. Come here, dear.
Hello, Major.
How old are you?
13.
And what does your father do?
He's the fire chief in Texaco Town.
And what are you going to sing?
The Italian street song.
Oh, yes, the Italian street song from Il Trovatore.
No, Naughty Marietta.
Oh, that's right, Naughty Marietta by Irving Berlin.
No, Major. It was written by Herbert.
Oh, of course, Hugh Herbert.
No, Victor Herbert.
All right, little Deanna Durbin will sing the Italian street song. So far, it looks like it's building into a pretty good program. Which one do we take next?
Well, Jimmy, let's take the March of Time. That's the best program of its kind on the air. Go ahead, Jack. Give us the introductory music.
The March of Time. Civilization moves forward on 1,000 fronts. Paris, France, October 11th, 1936. A group of French financiers are discussing the monetary situation. Climaxed by a stirring speech from Edward de la Cantor, the meeting is thrown into a turmoil. Mr. Cantor said,
Monsieur, we have got to do something.
Oui, the monetary situation is very grave.
Yes, we must not let them deflate the franc. The money situation must not go cold. We must keep the franc hot. You hear me? We must keep the franc hot.
Hot francs? Hot francs? The hot francs, eh?
Yep. Monsieur, with the franc for the scram, s'il vous plaît.
Pardon. You were talking about devaluating the franc.
I do not want to devaluate the franc. Our money must be on the par with the English pound sterling, with the American dollar, with the Italian the Italian lira.
Monsieur, you do not know what you are talking about.
I do not know.
You are a big faker.
I am not the big faker.
What?
I am not.
You know nothing.
Don't say that. I am not the faker. Wenn du rufst der Faker, du sagst dir, als ich bin der Faker von der Firma. Oui, monsieur. I am marches on.
What do we do next?
Well, Jimmy, how about taking a crack at Fred Astaire's program?
I think that's fine. We'll do Fred Astaire then, shall we?
Let's do it, all right.
All right, remember now, Fred Astaire is the greatest dancer in America today.
Jimmy, when I get through, Fred Astaire was the greatest dancer. Renard, give me a chorus of Top Hat and get me Ginger Rogers' telephone number.
Believe it or not, folks, it's really Mayor Cantor who's doing this dancing.
The only difference between...
Swish, swish, slap, slap.
We finished the sketch. How do you like the guy? Here I am dancing, showing up Fred Astaire. The only difference between Fred Astaire and me, ladies and gentlemen, is that when he gets through dancing, he's all out of breath. I'm all right, huh?
You know, Eddie, you must really be out of breath now.
Oh, that Astaire should get more money.
Well, I tell you, why don't you come over and help me sell a little gasoline?
Okay. I'll race you over there.
All right, here's the customer. Let's both take care of her.
How do you do?
Yes, ma'am. What'll it be today?
Shall I fill your tank with Fire Chief or Texaco ethyl?
I can see you have a modern high-speed motor. Take my advice, lady. Use Fire Chief.
Yes, ma'am. Fire Chief is good for your car. Don't forget it was made for use in fire engines, ambulances, and police cars. It actually gives you more power than these emergency vehicles require, and at no extra price.
Yes, but
And let me tell you, lady, that means Fire Chief has plenty of get up and go to it.
Just think of the extra mileage you get with Fire Chief, and how easy it is to start your car in cold weather. No more coughing and sputtering from your motor. No siree.
Do you realize how convenient it is to buy, too? Why, Texaco has...
45,000 stations stretched from coast to coast, and bureaus that give you that famous Texaco touring service. They provide you with maps, mark your best route, plan your trip, and give you up-to-the-minute information regarding road conditions.
What?
And how about the rest of the Texaco products? The great new Texaco motor oil, made by the new Furperol process, which keeps the crankcase full longer.
Say, listen, you know more about Texaco than we do.
I should. My husband writes their advertising.
How do you like it, then?
And now, Jack Renard invites you to spend the day with your old girlfriend, Dinah. Setting up exercises. 1, 2, 3, kick. 1, 2, 3, kick. 1, 2, 3, kick. Left. Left. That's right. On the bridle path. Luncheon and the football game. cocktails, and the opera. Dinah goes night clubbing, and in Harlem. Something on this program for practically every member of the family. What about the intelligentsia?
Here I am, Chief.
For goodness sake.
Boy, you can congratulate me.
Yep.
It's in the bag.
Uh-huh.
If I'm going to be elected president, it says so right in this telegram.
What does the telegram say?
It says we'd like to give you 500,000 votes so you can be elected. Sign the Electoral Union of America.
Let me see that.
Right there.
Electoral Union? It's the electrical union, and they say we'd like to give you 500,000 volts so you can be electrocuted, not elected. There it is.
Boy, that's a shock to me. But I don't worry. You know, with this here election speech, I got to win.
Is it your speech?
Yeah, read it. Go ahead.
Yeah. If I am elected, I promise to repeal the 18th Amendment, keep America out of the League of Nations, and guarantee bank deposits. You can use this. That's the speech that elected Roosevelt in 1932.
Well, if it was good enough for him, it's good enough for me.
All right, Parky?
Yes.
Forget other people's stuff. Make up an election speech of your own.
All right, how's this?
Go ahead.
Ladies and constituents.
Yes.
You got to elect me for president because I'm an honest man. I never stole $1 in my life. All I ask is give me a chance.
Caucus, have you got a special room for idiots in your house?
No, but come over. We'll make a place for you.
Get out. I must be an idiot. I gave you $3,000 for your campaign expenses. Now, what's become of that money?
I got the whole expense list right here.
Yep.
That explains what I did with every penny.
Well, let's see it. What does it say? Printing posters, $9. Hammock and nails, $3. You mean hammer and nails, not hammock and nails.
No, I was swinging in a hammock and a manicurist was doing my nails.
Hammock and nails.
Ain't that beautiful?
Yep. This next item is positively ridiculous. Toothpicks, $200. Why should toothpicks be so expensive?
Well, I had Parchikakis printed on every toothpick.
Why?
So I can get my name in everybody's mouth.
Yep. That's good, but wait a minute. What's this? Weekly salary for stenographer, $115?
Yes.
Why didn't you get a dictaphone?
There's no fun kissing a dictaphone.
Get out. That only accounts for part of the money. There's still $2,800 missing.
Oh, that's for aspirin tablets.
Wait, $2,800 for aspirin tablets? Who's going to have that big a headache?
You are, now that you know what I did with your money.
Get away. Go away. That's the last cent you'll ever get from me for campaign expenses.
Yeah, well, I don't need you. I could make plenty of money without you.
How?
I'm going to run a cheapskate with horses.
Cheapskate? You mean a sweepstake? Cheapskate. Look, tell me something. How many tickets are you printing?
We're printing 10,000. I sell them for $1 apiece. The price is $10,000, and I make $40 profit.
Yep. Wait a minute. If you sell 10,000 tickets for $1 apiece and give a $10,000 prize, how do you make $40 profit?
I don't pay the printer.
Yep. You're not going to pay the printer? Then that makes your whole sweepstakes a phony.
No. Phonies is a race only for big horses.
Yep. Big horses, I said phony. Do you know what phony is?
Sure, a pony is a little horse.
No, that's a pony.
No, a pony is a flower.
No, you're thinking of a peony.
Don't tell me. A peony is what you play music on.
No. That's a piano. What I said before was phony.
Yeah, everything you say is phony.
Get away from me.
Listen.
What?
You want to buy a ticket $1 from that cheapskate?
Yeah, $1 ticket you want on the cheapskate? You want to
Yes.
sell me?
Yes.
Do you think I could win?
Well, that depends on how fast you could run with a jockey on your back.
Yeah. No. I mean, do you think I'll be lucky enough to hold the winning ticket?
Wait a minute. You got the whole thing wrong. This is going to be a different kind of a cheapskate.
What do you mean?
I mean, I'm going to give the $10,000 to the winning horse.
Wait a minute. What is a horse going to do with $10,000?
That's all right. I'll take care of the money till he's 21.
Yep. Now, just a minute. I'm still the mayor here, and I prohibit any gambling like that to go on.
Yeah, well, if that's the way you feel about it, then I'll run in the horse race, and I'll let the horse run for president.
You're crazy. You can't make a president out of a horse.
Why not? Texaco Town made a mayor out of a jackass.
Yep. Get away!
Well, Eddie, considering that we had nothing to start with tonight, I think the program worked out pretty good.
Yes, I hope you're right, James.
Of course, I should tell you that we have 2 minutes left over.
Mm-hmm. That's good. It gives me just enough time to sing. I'm so happy since the day that I fell in love in a great big way. And the big surprise is someone loves me too. Yes, it's hard for you to see just what anyone could see in me, but it only goes to prove what love can do. My baby don't care for shows. My baby don't care for clothes. My baby just cares for me. My baby don't care for silk and laces. My baby don't care for high-tone laces. My baby don't care for rings or other expensive things. She's sensible as can be. My baby don't care who knows it. My baby just cares for me. My baby's no Gable fan. Robert Taylor is not her man. My baby just cares for me. My baby don't care for Lawrence Gibbet. She'd rather have me around to Gibbet. Gary Cooper is not her style, and even Big Towel Smile is something that she can't see. I wonder what's wrong with baby. My baby just cares for me.
Thank you. Pardon me, Mr. Cantor. This wire just came for you from Major Bowes.
Oh, is this on the level?
Yes.
This is really true, ladies and gentlemen. After hearing your audition, I think you have very great possibilities. And possibly twin sons. What is that, twin sons? Well, if Ida's listening in, she knows. I will book you for my unit, number 17, and include you in my program next Thursday night. Major Bowes. I think it's very nice, ladies and gentlemen. I really do. Don't forget, you're always welcome in Texaco Town. And next Sunday night at this time, in this very spot in the program, Bobby Breen is going to introduce the song Rainbow on the River from his second motion picture, Rainbow on the River, and how he sings it. And now I want to thank you on behalf of your neighborhood Texaco dealer for dropping in on him and filling up with Fire Chief. You've been perfectly swell. And remember, I love to spend each Sunday with you. As friend to friend, I'm sorry it's true. I'm telling you just how I feel. I hope you feel that way too. Let's make a date for next Sunday night. I'm here to stay. Will be my delight to sing again, ring again, the things you want me to. I love to spend each Sunday with you. Good night.
Your neighborhood Texaco dealer invites you to listen to Eddie Cantor in Texaco Town next Sunday evening at the same time, coming to you direct from Hollywood, California. In the meantime, try Texaco Fire Chief Gasoline. When you hear the siren bell, think of Texaco. This is the Columbia Broadcasting System.
p.m. BULOVA Boulevard Watch Time. WABC, New York.
Good evening. Welcome to Texaco Town. And again, the 45,000 dealers who serve you with Fire Chief gasoline and other Texaco products present his honor the mayor, that well-known dancer, Eddie Cantor.
Hello, everybody. Hello, Jimmy.
Hello, Hooper. Still dancing?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Since I made a hit as a dancer last Sunday on the program, I've created a new dance called the Republican Democratic Swing. Look, la-da-da-da, la-ba-ba-doo,
Eddie, you're having trouble with your knees.
Yeah, that's why it's called the Republican Democratic Swing. They keep knocking each other.
Well, I suppose you think you've got the other dancers worried.
Well, Jimmy, that's their lookout. If there are other dancers who can't do my sensational taps, then it's no... Oh, come in.
Hello, Eddie.
Hello, what are you doing here?
Eddie, you know why I'm here. Please, you've got to stop. Do you hear me? You're taking the food out of my children's mouths. My husband will lose his job. Eddie, for my sake, please don't do it anymore.
All right, I'll quit. I give you my word.
Thanks so much. Bless you. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Who's that, Eddie?
Mrs. Fred Astaire. They're worried. I don't know. You know, Jimmy, honestly, maybe I'd better give up dancing, don't you think?
Well, you should. To me, dancing is the lowest form of art for a man.
Mm-hmm.
Only a sissy would take up dancing.
Yeah, I'll get it. Hello?
A man dancing.
Yes? Yeah, you can't? All right, I'll tell him. Goodbye. It was for you, Jimmy.
For me?
Yeah, Eleanor Powell says she can't give you a dancing lesson until Friday. Only a sissy would take up dancing. Yeah.
Well, you understand, don't you? It's one of those...
Yeah, Jimmy, why don't you admit it? You're not fooling anybody.
All right, Eddie, I'll confess. I am taking lessons, but it's not my fault.
No?
Jack Renard made me go with him.
Jack Renard? Don't tell me that blimp is taking dancing lessons.
Yeah. Heel and toe and
one thing
brush
you can't
to
expect...
three. Heel and toe and brush to three. Heel and toe and brush
Wait
to
a minute.
three. Heel and toe and brush to...
Wait a minute, Renard, what are you doing?
I'm practicing my first lesson.
Yeah, what in the world ever made you take up dancing?
Well, every time I went to a dance, I was a wallpaper. I mean a wallflower.
Yeah, wallpaper was right. You're big enough to cover any wall.
Show him the first lesson, Jack.
Yeah, show it.
Heel and toe and brush to three.
Look at, you've done it 4 times with the right leg. Try it once with the left leg.
The left leg?
Yeah, you know which is your left leg, don't you?
Sure, the fat one.
The fat one. I suppose the right leg is just a twig from a giant redwood.
Oh, jealous.
Yeah, look, fellas, I'll give you instructions. Absolutely free. Follow me. Now, all together. Heel and toe and 1, 2, 3. Heel and toe and brush 2, 3. Heel and toe and
bump 2, 3. Heel and toe and
bump 2, 3.
Heel and toe and bump 2.
Yeah, wait a minute. Wait, stop. It's not bump 2, 3. It's brush 2, 3. You're not dancing. You're moving around like a boat in a storm.
A boat. Swish, swish, slap, slap. Swish, swish, slap.
Wait a minute. Stop. That was last week. You were a boat going across.
Well, this week I'm coming back.
Yeah.
Swish, swish, slap.
I never saw such a clumsy ox in all my life. Now follow me, will you? Heel
let me take it.
Yeah.
Hello? Yes? Oh, yes. Yes, I'll give him the message. Goodbye.
What is it, Jimmy?
The Chamber of Commerce wants you to cut out this dancing and start putting Texaco Town on the map.
Okay, I'll sing the mayor of Texaco Town. Jack, do your stuff.
Heel and toe and...
No, music. You know how I try to. I give my right eye to put Texaco Town on the map. Each week I keep singing new verses I'm bringing, and writing this song is no snap. Though each verse may not be too bright,
Here is the first one tonight. Oh, at a Texaco station, 2 kids on vacation stood sobbing with tears falling down. I said, kids, who kicked you? They said, we're scared by that picture.
Who's
the mayor of Texaco Town? Once at a bridge party, a man's wife said, Smarty, you're playing this game like a clown. He thought he held win cards. Now he's wearing shin guards.
Who's
the mayor of Texaco Town? To make your selection in the next election, just watch how I put my vote down. Good sense I'm not lacking. There's one man I'm backing.
Who?
Rosebud, Lemke, Parker, the mayor of Texaco Town.
I think that song is all right.
Yep.
But that alone won't put Texaco Town on the map.
Well, Jimmy, what will do it?
Well, let me tell jokes.
Mm-hmm.
What this program needs is a comedian.
Comedian?
Yeah.
What am I? What am I?
Heel, toe, and brush, 2, 3. Heel, toe,
Stop
and...
it, Jack. Wellington, I'll give you a chance to tell a joke, but it must be brand new.
Now, here's a joke that's never been told before.
All right, let's hear it.
Well, I begin by saying, Eddie, my next-door neighbor has a midget son.
Jimmy, that's the funniest thing I ever heard.
No, I'm not through yet.
Yeah, you're through, Jimmy. You're through.
Oh, listen, give me a chance, will you? I say to you, Eddie, my next-door neighbor has a midget son.
Mm-hmm.
And you say, that's strange.
Well, what's so strange about having a midget son?
Can you do it?
Yep. Oh, so those are the jokes you're going to tell, huh? Jokes like that neighbor's midget son will take this town off the map.
All right, you think of something.
I've got a way to publicize Texaco Town. Jimmy, take a letter.
Yes, Mayor, to whom?
To all the automobile owners everywhere.
Shoot.
In this town of Texaco, I'm the mayor, as you know, and there isn't too much time for me allotted.
Got it.
So I'm dropping you this line because I know you're friends of mine, and you'll appreciate this letter when you spot it.
Got it.
When you buy your gasoline for your motor cars, I mean, and you know how their appetites need sating.
Waiting.
Cars with high compression motors owned by many sons and daughters. I've got 5, that is daughters, heaven bless them.
Yes, sir.
You'll find they work much better if you'll only heed this letter and fill them up, the cars I mean, with Texaco Fire Chief gasoline. From dirt and motor knocks you're free, then you'll enjoy your Sunday spree. Yours sincerely, Eddie C.
Eddie, I'll grant you that's clever.
Yep.
But to be sure that everybody gets the point, let me add this. Without rhyme, but with plenty of reason.
Go ahead, Jimmy.
There's a reason why more tourists use Fire Chief than any other gasoline. A reason why leading bus companies such as Greyhound and many others to whom gasoline is an important item choose Fire Chief. It's the way it's made. Fire Chief is emergency-grade gasoline, originally developed for fire engines, ambulances, and other emergency vehicles. Yet, it sells everywhere at no extra price. Fire Chief puts lightning action in your engine, and that means quicker starting, smoother, more dependable power. And because you shift gears less often, you get more enjoyment with Fire Chief and save money.
Jimmy, that's fine, but there is still another reason. And I don't want to flatter you, but people are telling me that they like to buy at your station and other Texaco stations, too, because of the men that run them. They give such agreeable, friendly service.
That's nice of you to say that, Eddie.
Jimmy, that's not just free air. I really mean it. And from coast to coast, you Texaco dealers are all right.
Jack Renard's next selection is dedicated to the Young Men's Christian Association, who recently voted a certain gentleman you know as their favorite comedian.
Yes, Jimmy?
Eddie, I just got another call from the Chamber of Commerce. They want action.
Well, what can we do? You know, Jimmy, a town can become famous if they produce one great man. A man as big as Benjamin Franklin, George Washington, a man as great as Lindbergh.
Somebody paging me?
Talk your talking.
Boy, you can stop worrying.
Yep.
The minute when I'm elected president, I'm going to put this town on the map.
How?
I'm going to change the whole money system.
You're crazy. First you wanted to change the map, and now you want to change the money system?
Yeah, that's my new slogan. Park your caucus for a change.
Yep. What do you know? What do you know about money anyhow?
Plenty. I used to work in the mint.
You worked in the mint? What was your salary?
I paid them $50 a week. But it was worth it.
Yep. Yeah, all right. As long as you're changing the money, have you got any plans to stop the counterfeiters?
Sure. I'm going to make everybody who works in the mint cover up their shoes.
Cover up their shoes?
Yes, so nobody could counterfeit.
Yep.
Besides, nobody could make money from the mint.
No?
Because I'm going to make all the workers there put up a $2 deposit.
Oh, if you make them put up a $2, they can't take a $2 deposit. Suppose a man steals $5,000.
Then he loses his deposit.
Yep.
And if he loses his deposit 3 times, he's fired.
Oh, that'll teach him a lesson. Oh, sure. By that time, he's only got half the money in the United States Treasury.
Yeah, but he could never get the other half.
Why not?
Because Europe has got it.
Yep. But, Parky, you still haven't told me how you're going to change the money system.
Well, first thing, instead of the bull on the nickel, I'm going to put on a cow.
A cow? Why?
That's another way of milking the public.
Yep. Oh, I see. And are you going to change the paper money?
No, only the silver.
Yep.
I'm going to change the pictures on both sides of the quarters.
You mean you're going to remove the eagle and liberty?
Yeah, and in their place, I'm going to put there 2 pictures of Barney Google.
Wait a minute. You can't make a quarter with 2 Barney Googles?
Why not? You made $1 million with 2 Popeyes.
Yep.
That guy's no help.
No, but Jimmy, I've got something now that will really do good for our town. Bobby, come out here. Come out.
Hello, Daddy.
Look, son, you can be a big help to us tonight. I want you to sing the title song from the new picture you're making, Rainbow on the River. Will you do it?
I'd love to.
Ladies and gentlemen, with this song we salute the city of New Orleans, the locale of Rainbow on the River.
There's a rainbow on the river, the skies are clearing. You'll soon be hearing a heavenly song all the day long. When there's a rainbow on the river, the birds are mating. They're busy dating each other above, happy in love. Let you and I go sailing along the rippling stream, holding hands together. With a rainbow on the river, you get the feeling. Romance is stealing right out of the blue into your heart. There's a rainbow on the river, the skies are clearing. You'll soon be hearing a heavenly song all the day long. When there's a rainbow on the river, the birds are mating. They're busy dating each other above, happy in love. Let you and I go sailing along the rippling stream, together, together we'll dream.
Will a rainbow on the river.
You get the feeling, romantic evenings right out of the blue into your
Well, Bobby, now we're really getting someplace.
Say, wait a minute. I got a great idea, Eddie Copperhead.
Copperhead? Wait a minute. A copperhead? A copperhead is the worst kind of a poisonous snake.
I don't believe it. Go ahead and bite me.
Yep. Go away from me. Stop wasting my time, Poppycockers. We have to find an idea that will send Texaco Town right to the pinnacle.
I'm sorry. I only play poker.
Nope. I said pinnacle. You're thinking of pinochle. Knuckle.
Uzzaldero.
Yep. Poppycockers, we've got to do something tonight that is absolutely different.
Wait a minute, Eddie. Why don't you do a sketch like you did last week?
You mean like Dodsworth?
Yeah, but I don't think it's fair for you always to be the star.
Say, Jimmy Washington is right.
Yeah?
Everybody's got to have a fair chance to be the star.
Look, I don't want to be the star, boys. In fact, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll put all the parts in this hat, and everybody will pick a part.
Okay.
Let me go first.
Go ahead. All right, all the parts are written on little pieces of paper, see? And they're in the hat. Did you take one, Poppycockers?
Yeah.
Read the name of the part that you played.
6 and 7, 8.
Yep. Put that back. That's the hat size.
I thought it was the name of the play.
Oh, come on, fellas. Cut out the kidding, will you? The Chamber of Commerce is listening.
All right, now let's start the sketch. I want everybody to pick a part out of the hat now.
All right, I got mine.
Here's mine.
I'm all set. Well, I've got mine. Now, wait a minute. There's still one part left over. Come on now.
Okay, Daddy, I'll take it.
Bobby, what are you doing here? I thought you went home.
I want to be in the sketch, too. I've got friends listening in.
You have friends listening in at this hour? Why, they're all asleep.
Simone goes to bed at 8 o'clock.
All right. You take this last part.
Okay.
Now, look. Nobody looks at their parts until the sketch begins. We're going to start. The scene opens in the house of Prince Dubonnet. The prince's grandmother is sitting before the fire knitting and talking to herself. All right. Whoever plays the grandmother, start to talk. Come on.
Oh, fiddlesticks. I dropped another stitch.
Yep.
Say, Eddie Scranton, this is a sissy part. I don't want it.
Wait a minute. Poppycockers, listen. You play the part that you picked out of the hat. Now start again.
All right. Oh, Stiddlefix. I drop another stitch. I wonder where it could be my little grandson, Oscar.
Oh. Here I am, Grandma. Here I am.
Oh, Oscar, come here, my baby. Do you be daffy about your grandma?
Gee, Grandma, what a big dialect you got.
Meow, 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 meow.
What's that, Renard? What are you doing?
Well, I picked out the part of a cat.
Part of a cat? You look more like the part of a horse.
Oh, leave me alone.
Listen, Oscar, my little succotash.
What is it, Grandma?
Put out the cat outside and give him some honey.
You mean milk, Grandma?
No, honey, you got to sweeten up that sour puss.
Yep. All right, scat.
Meow, 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 meow.
What happened?
His tail got caught in the door. Look. Hey, Grandma, I'm hungry. Will you call the butler?
All right. Hey, butler.
Yep. Begging your pardon, madam, did you ring?
Yes, Jeeves. Get the prince some grub.
Very well, madam. Shall I get him a bit of a crumpet?
Crumpet? He don't want music. He wants something to eat.
It's cold in here, Grandma. Why don't we have a fire?
Yes, Jeeves, make a fire. You hear me? Make a fire, Jeeves.
Fire, Jeeves, the best gasoline you can put in your car. Fill up your tank today.
Go ahead, Jeeves. You could borrow some wood from the next-door neighbors.
Yes, madam. By the way, did you notice that our next-door neighbor has a midget son?
Again with that joke? Get out of here, Jimmy, and bring back some food, will you?
Meow, meow, meow. I'm hungry, too.
All right, give him a hunk of salami, will you? Say, Grandma, where is Grandpa? I haven't seen him all day.
Well, here comes Grandpa now. Boy, Colonel, look on.
Oh, yes, look. Look, it's Bobby Green with a beard. Looks like Santa Claus, Grandpa.
Hello, my grandson.
What's the matter, Grandpa?
It's my rheumatism again.
That must be the neighbor's midget son.
I never heard so much noise in all my life.
What is it?
Wait a minute, everybody. Wait a minute. Let's stop the whole sketch.
What happened, Eddie?
You know who is playing the cat, don't you?
Yes, Renard.
Well, the cat just had kittens. Look.
You've been writing Mayor Cantor for Dust Off That Old Piano. And here it is.
Oh, Susanna, dust off that old piano. My hands are reaching for those keys. Our troubles will go winging the moment we start singing all our favorite melodies. Let's get the gang around that used to hang around. And when the neighbors hear me singing tenor, they'll forget about Cantor and Penner. Oh, Susanna, I let you sing soprano. Dust off that old piano tonight. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. That's the scale everybody ought to know. How to play from do to do. There is nothing finer than a minor strain. It's the kind of melody gets a lot of sympathy. A chord in C is beautiful. I heard somebody say it. A chord in G is wonderful. According to the way you play it. Oh, Susanna, just on that old piano, my hands are reaching for those keys. It seems like many, many ages since we last turned those pages of our favorite melody. Oh, look, your father's here, and here's your mother, dear. It's time we had the parlor freshly painted. Time for us to get reacquainted. Oh, Susanna, take off that old bandana. Dust off the old piano tonight.
Oh, Mayor.
Well, Jimmy, have you got any other ideas for Texaco Town?
Wait a minute. This is serious.
Why, what happened?
There's a policeman waiting in your office. He has a young fellow with him.
Well, I'll go in and see what it is. Come with me.
Right.
Hello, Your Honor.
Hello, officer. What's wrong?
This young fellow here, Frank Thompson, he turned in a false alarm.
A false alarm?
Yes, sir.
Come here, young man.
All right, but tell this guy to let go of my arm.
Let him go, officer. How old are you?
16. Any more questions?
16 and already a criminal?
A criminal? For turning in a false alarm?
Well, maybe you don't realize how serious your act was. Tell me, why did you do it?
Well, I don't know. It was just a joke.
A joke?
Well, me and the fellas were talking about how firemen don't do nothing all day. Just sit around taking it easy.
Yes, they just sit around. But remember, a fireman is chained to his post. But when he's at a fire, he doesn't lay down his tools when the clock strikes quitting time. He quits only when he's too exhausted. His wife is never sure he'll come home in time for supper. Sometimes he comes late. Sometimes he doesn't come home at all.
But, look, I wouldn't do it again.
You know the old story of the boy who cried wolf just to fool his father? After 2 false alarms, the father didn't believe him anymore. But firemen answer every cry of wolf.
But you know I didn't do any harm.
Young man, not only in fires, but in floods, in earthquakes, in any major emergency, he's ready to risk his life. And for what? The average pay of a fireman is less than $30 a week. The fireman is always at your beck and call, but to call him just for fun, that's criminal.
Mayor Cantor, may I interrupt you?
Yes, officer, what is it?
Mrs. Jones is outside. She says she must see you right away.
Mrs. Jones? What does she want?
Her husband was badly hurt. When his company was answering this false alarm, the fire truck skidded, sir. He's in the hospital.
Young fellow, did you hear that?
Yes, sir.
Come closer. You caused the injury of a fireman. You caused the damage of property, and you say you didn't do any harm.
But, gee, I didn't know that.
What shall I say to Mrs. Jones, Your Honor?
I wish I knew. Listen, officer, telephone the hospital and ask them to keep me posted on Jones.
Yes, sir.
Gee, I wish I'd known this before.
Sure. The result of your joke might cost the life of a man, and you, Frank, would be...
a murderer.
Yes.
Shall I send Mrs. Jones in, sir?
Let her come in. Hello, Mrs. Jones.
Mayor Cantor,
I came to you because you know what happened.
I know, Mrs. Jones, and you mustn't worry. Your husband will be all
Oh,
right.
I wish I could believe that.
Of course. Henry is a strong man. He'll pull through.
He's such a good husband. Oh, he's got to live. He's got to live.
Hello. Yes. Mayor Cantor. It's the hospital.
Yes? Oh, that's wonderful, Doctor. I'm glad to hear that. Then he's out of danger. Fine.
Oh, thank heaven.
All right, Doctor. Goodbye. You see, Mrs. Jones, I was right. Now, do you believe me?
Oh, yes, Mayor. I'll go now. Goodbye. And thank you so much.
Oh, officer, will you see Mrs. Jones home?
Yes, sir.
Gee, Mayor Cantor. Maybe I could do something to square myself.
Square yourself?
Why, yes, I could. Oh, but I forgot. I guess I'll be in jail.
Frank, technically you're guilty of several things. And you could be sent away for plenty of years. And so for destroying property and almost destroying one life, yours too would be ruined.
I guess I deserve it.
You do, but that isn't the best way. You're only 16, but you should have known better. I think you do now.
Oh, yes, sir.
I know you can never forget what happened tonight, so I give you a life sentence.
What?
You go free, but for the rest of your life, promise you'll remind others about what took place here.
Oh, I promise.
I only wish that everyone who ever thought of turning in a false alarm, would stop and think how serious it is and would remember the many sacrifices made by firemen. The Bible says, "Greater love hath no man than this, that he lay down his life for a friend." The fireman goes even further. Sometimes he lays down his life for a stranger.
Spend each Sunday with you. As friend to friend, I'm sorry it's true. I'm telling you just how I feel. I hope you feel that way too. Let's make a date for next Sunday night. I'm here to stay. 'Twill be my delight to sing again, ring again, the things you want me to. I love to spend each Sunday with you. Good night.
Your neighborhood Texaco dealer invites you to listen to Eddie Cantor in Texaco Town next Sunday evening at the same time, coming to you direct from Hollywood, California. In the meantime, try Texaco Fire Chief Gasoline. When you hear the siren bell, think of Texaco. This is the Columbia Broadcasting System.
Nine p.m. BULOVA Boulevard Watch Time. WABC, New York.
Welcome to Texaco Town. And again, the 45,000 dealers who serve you with Fire Chief gasoline and other Texaco products present His Honor the Mayor, Eddie Cantor.
Hello, everybody. Hello, Jimmy.
Eddie, you'd better pay a little more attention to the Chamber of Commerce or you'll lose your job as mayor.
Oh, don't be silly.
Oh, no? You're not as popular as you think you are.
Well, maybe, but why do they put my picture in every Texaco station? All over the country, you see my head, don't you?
Yes, and I don't think it's fair.
Why?
I'm popular, too. Why don't people advertise my head?
They do, Jimmy. Wherever you go, you see signs on buildings. Vacancy, vacancy, vacancy.
Listen, Eddie.
Yes.
Give some serious thought to publicizing this town.
Yep.
Or the Chamber of Commerce will be after it.
Wait a minute. This might do it. Look, the Democrats and Republicans are spending a lot of money broadcasting their campaign speeches.
Yes?
Well, we have our own radio station, TEX. Why not let them go on together?
Together? But they're opposition parties.
That's all right.
Well, how would a thing like that work out?
We'll try it. You take one side, and I'll represent the other. Here, I've got 2 campaign cards in this hat. One has the picture of the Democratic donkey on it, the other the picture of the Republican elephant.
Okay, I'll pick first.
Yeah.
Oh, boy, I got the picture of the donkey.
You're looking in the mirror. The picture's on the other side.
I see.
Yes.
I've got the Republican elephant.
All right. Now, you're a Republican, and I'm a Democrat, and we'll both broadcast the campaign speech over the same microphone at the same time. You start.
Okay. Fellow citizens, I come to you on behalf of the Republican
Democratic
Party. If you'll vote for our candidate, whom you all know is the best man, Mr.
Roosevelt?
Brandon, we will assure you high tariffs.
Low tariff.
High.
Low.
High.
Low. High, low, everybody. This is Rudy Valley, Mr.
We'll do away with unemployment, build better roads, lower taxes.
Here, too.
And reduce the national deficit, which is $22 billion.
$21,999,811,212.11.
And to you veterans, we say, buddy, can you deny that we pushed through the bonus bill? Buddy, can you say we were unfair? Buddy, can you find a better man to vote for? Buddy,
can you spare a dime?
And in conclusion, I say there is one person who has the following of all men.
Yes.
Whose every action thrills.
Yes.
Someone all men would follow in every movement.
Yes.
And that person is none other than
Gene Harlow.
I think that was all right. But politics won't put this town on the map.
What this program needs is a feminine touch.
A feminine touch? I have it.
Jimmy, I never knew.
Oh, cut it out, will you? No, I mean, I know where I can get you that female element.
Just a minute, fellas.
What's the matter, Renard?
Well, I don't think it's fair what Wallington says, to bring on opposition to me.
Opposition? All I said was I could get a female element.
Don't you understand, Jimmy? Jack thought you said a female elephant.
Again? First I was a boat, then I was a cat, and now I'm an elephant.
Well, we're getting closer all the time. Go on outside. Go ahead, Jack, will you? Take
Eddie.
5 minutes. Go ahead.
Listen, Eddie, we were talking about bringing in a female element.
Yes?
And I think I've got the woman.
Who?
My wife.
Yeah?
Yes. She likes to take a thing when it's broken down and make it into something successful.
I know. She married you. But listen, Jimmy, look. If your wife has any possibilities... Wait a minute, Jack. Jack, wait a minute. What are you doing?
I'm practicing to be an elephant.
Give out some more. Go ahead. Give out some more. Jack, will you please forget the whole thing?
I can't.
Why not?
An elephant never forgets.
Will you get away? First thing you know, you'll have Frank Buck after you. Get away, will you, please? Now, what were you saying about your wife, Jimmy?
Well, I think she's the woman to put Texaco Town on the map.
Yeah.
You see, Betty Jane and I have put together a great act.
Say, I'd like to see it. Will you bring Betty Jane here?
All right, I'll call her.
Go ahead.
Oh, Betty Jane. Betty, can you hear me, dear?
Jimmy, I think your wife has got a cold.
No, Eddie, that's Jack Renard.
Renard, what are you doing again?
Oh, nothing. I'm just grazing around in the jungle.
Here, take some peanuts and don't tell the musical union. Here, will you please? Now, will you call your wife, Jimmy? Oh, here's your wife, Jimmy.
Yes, come over here, dear.
Betty Jane Wallington. Well, Betty Jane, how are you?
Hello, Eddie. You know, I've been wanting to talk to you for a long time.
Yeah.
I think your program would be much better if you'd let Jimmy do more.
Now, wait a minute.
Oh, you don't know Jimmy like I do. You should see him at home. He has the most marvelous talent.
I never knew.
Yes, and Jimmy makes the most wonderful lampshades. See, what he can do with 2 yards of chintz is nobody's business.
Betty, you shouldn't tell him those things.
That's all right, James. Maybe you'll come over to the house tomorrow and show me how to crochet a bedspread.
Eddie, I think if you'd give Jimmy and me a chance to do our act, we could make Texaco Town famous.
Yes, Eddie. I'll sing, baby, sing. And for the feminine touch, Betty Jane will dance.
Good.
Well, before I dance, Eddie, could you lend me $50?
Uh-huh. The feminine touch. I see.
When troubles trouble you, sing, baby, sing. Do what the birdies do. Sing, baby, sing. When the cold winter comes and they are all out of rum.
Nice doing.
Poor little birdies, they ain't eating, but they're sweet eating. Oh, 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 don't you know? On Saturday, keep mean old Mr. Gloom away.
Boy, that's what I call dancing.
Hard luck don't like you. Do that dirty thing. Don't say how you say. Baby,
How is she?
Jimmy, she's marvelous. You can stay home next Sunday.
Oh, Eddie, you really think she's that good?
Good. She beats anything I ever heard.
Then you can stay home, too.
Quiet.
Excuse me, Eddie.
Yes, Betty?
You know, I think with your comedy, you'd fit very well into our act.
Oh, I finally worked myself up, huh?
Well, why don't we make it a threesome?
Say, that'll be great. We'll call the act the Wallingtons and Cantor.
How do you like that guy with the mustache? Always wants his name first. Why don't we call the act Cantor and the Wallingtons?
Oh, let's compromise. Call the act Wallington, Cantor, and Wallington.
No, why should I be sandwiched in the middle? Why? Why should I be sandwiched in the
I'll
middle?
tell you, because ham belongs in the middle of a sandwich.
Get out of here.
Well, think over our offer, Eddie, and we'll be back later. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Betty Jane, and we're all thankful to you for coming.
Wait a minute, Eddie.
Yeah.
Don't sign up with those people.
Why not?
I got the woman who could put this place on the map.
Who is it, Jack?
My wife.
Your wife? Why, she weighs more than you do.
Oh, she's a little plump.
Did you say plump? Say, listen, at your wedding, I remember it took 5 men to give her away.
Eddie.
What?
She's waiting outside.
Well, rip out a wall and bring her in.
Listen.
Yeah.
As long as I'm an elephant, I'll smash the wall down myself.
Go ahead. So this is Mrs. Renard, eh?
Yeah, my better half.
Better half. Yeah, the building isn't big enough to hold the other half.
Hello, Cream Puff.
Hello, Twinkle Toes.
Cream Puff and Twinkle Toes. That's a fine name for 2 elephants.
Well, that's the name of our act. Cream Puff and Twinkle Toes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we stand close together and sing a duet.
Yeah, when you two stand together, it looks more like a glee club. What is your specialty, Mrs. Renard?
I'm a palm dancer.
A palm dancer?
She dances with a palm leaf.
Yeah, she could use a palm tree. Well, kids, let me hear your act.
All right, Eddie. Are you ready, Twinkle Toes?
Yes, Cream Puff.
Fellas, play the number that we rehearsed. We'll put this town on the map. Swing, Twinkie, swing.
Do like these elephants do. I don't think he likes us. I think we better go.
So swing, Twinkie, swing, Twinkie, swing, Twinkie, swing, Twinkie, swing.
Well, sir, in my day, you know, I've seen 2 dancers trucking, but this is the first time I ever saw 2 trucks dancing. My friends, here is a song with a real feminine touch. It's called Hungry Women. Broke again, gentlemen, I am ruined now. Wall Street's not to blame, nor the racing game. I have spent every cent, let me tell you how. Listen, one and all, to the cause of my downfall. Hungry women, I feed them and weep. They never eat cheap. All those meal hounds eat like real hounds when they're out with me. They're out on a spree. They have cute faces and cute figures, but the real question is where to get one who has got a cute indigestion. Hungry women, I feed them and weep. Hungry women, I feed them and weep. They never eat cheap. When they pitch in and clean the kitchen, what I'd like to know is where does it go? I met a girl with just 2 teeth and took her to supper. With just my luck, her lower tooth met with the upper. Hungry women, I feed them and weep. Jimmy, we've still got to figure out a plan, some kind of a plan to make this town famous.
Well, you're right, Eddie. Wait, who's this coming in?
Excuse me, Mayor Cantor. As a citizen here, I'd like to tell you there's something wrong with your program.
Well, I don't understand. Don't you like the comedy?
Nah.
Well, what about the music? And the singing? Oh, I see. Cliff Webster. All right, now look at. Tell me something. That's a local joke. One of my friends. Isn't there something on the program that you do like?
Yes, there is something. When that chap, Mr.
Wallington?
Yes, when he starts to talk about the gasoline, he has the grandest note of sincerity in his voice.
Did you hear that, Jimmy?
Thank you, sir.
Then you want Jimmy to talk about Texaco fire chief gasoline?
Exactly. And if he does that often enough, this town will become famous.
All right, Jimmy, go ahead and do your stuff.
Okay. Today, engine speeds are 50% higher. That means to get full performance from your car, your gasoline must deliver 9,000 complete explosions every minute. Fire Chief gives you this lightning action because it's a modern, improved gasoline.
Lightning action. Say some more.
Fire Chief is all power and speed. No waste. It's emergency-grade gasoline, originally developed for fire engines, ambulances, and police cars. Vehicles that demand instant starts. Full, sustained power under all driving conditions.
Made for fire engines. That's thrilling. Keep talking, Mr. Wallington. I love to hear you.
Texaco Fire Chief is bought by more tourists than any other single brand of gasoline. Tourists have found that Fire Chief is livelier, more responsive, more economical, and that they can get it wherever they go.
Magnificent. You see, Mayor Cantor, you should take advantage of this man's talents. He's grand.
Say, that's very nice for a plain citizen to be interested enough to come up here.
Hello, Dad.
Dad? Eddie Wallington, is that your dad?
No, he's Jimmy's father.
Well, no wonder the man comes in. Jack Renard paints a musical picture of some of the outstanding popular orchestras. By their music shall ye know them. Watch the Fords go by. Yowza, yowza. Yes, sir. The right touch of femininity of this part of the program, it would help a lot. Either that or...
Elect me for president.
Parky, are you here again?
Yeah, I only got 2 more weeks to make my champagne speech.
Champagne? You mean campaign?
You couldn't even spell campaign.
Who couldn't? Campaign, C-A-M. There you are.
C-A-M? Where's the pain?
Standing right next to me.
Yep, go away. Tell me, what are you promising the people in this week's speech?
Well, the first thing, I'm going to change the calendar.
Change the calendar? Why?
Because I'm going to give the people relief.
Yeah?
With my calendar, it's going to be no Sunday.
No Sunday? Then the people won't be able to listen to me on the radio.
That's where the relief comes in.
Yep,
I'm even going to make it better.
Yeah?
Going to take away Friday and Saturday, too.
Yep. Well, what would you put on the calendar in place of Friday, Saturday, and Sunday?
Park your carcass.
What? You're going to put on park your carcass?
Yeah, that's my new slogan. Park your carcass on the weekend.
Yep. What a calendar. A 4-day week.
That's nothing. With my plan, the year is only going to have 6 months.
Yeah?
January, February, March, April, May, West.
Yep. Wait a minute. On my calendar, I have May, June.
Well, give me May West. You can keep your calendar.
Look, why don't you have a 1-day year and be done with it?
No, I tried that. It's no good for the babies.
No good for the babies?
No, because if we have a 1-day year, a baby has a birthday every day.
That's right.
And by the time it comes December, the kid is 365 years old, and he's still walking around in diapers.
Marcus, you don't know the first thing about the calendar.
Who don't? I learned about it in school from a poem.
Recite the poem. Go ahead.
It says, 28 days got December.
Yep.
But not October, which got January.
Yes.
All the rest got 30 days.
Yep.
Except my brother. He got 6 months.
All right. What is the name of the poem?
Time marches on.
Boy, if you ever showed one bit of sense, Parky, it would be a revelation.
A what?
A revelation. You know what revelation is?
Oh, sure. Revelation is what they're having in Spain.
No. That's a revolution. No.
No. A revolution is where animals turn into people.
No. That's evolution. Evolution is where I start out as a monkey and then become a man.
When do you start?
Yep, when do you start? Are you paying attention to me?
No, go ahead.
Well, tell me, what is evolution?
Evolution, that's when you take lessons how to speak.
No, that's elocution.
No. Elocution is in the electric chair.
No, you're thinking of electrocution. Look, if I sit down in the electric chair and they turn on the current, what happens then?
Then I become the head comedian on this program.
Get out of here. What do I do now? I have it. Bobby Breen. Come out here, son. Come out, Bobby. Bobby, will you do something for your father?
Anything for you, Dad.
Well, sing like you've never sung before. I have the music all rehearsed.
I've often heard my daddy speak of Ireland's lakes and dells. The place must be like heaven if it's half like what he tells. There's roses fair and shamrocks there, and laughing waters flow. I have never seen that Isle of Green, but there's one thing sure, I know Ireland must be heaven for an angel came from there. I never knew a living soul
Stanton.
Yeah, what's the matter, Pocket Caucus?
Is it true that they're going to have a funeral for your head?
A funeral for my head? What are you talking about?
I don't know. I heard Jimmy Washington said you was dead from the neck up.
Yep. Wait a minute. Jimmy Wallington said that about me?
That's not all.
No?
You know, I don't like to be a stooge pigeon.
Yes. Yes?
But he was talking to his wife how he got to get the female liniment on this program.
You mean female element?
Yeah, female lemonade.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, I don't want to start trouble.
Yeah?
But I heard Jimmy Washington tell his wife he's got to get rid of you and get another comedian so Jimmy could be the mayor of this town.
What are you... Is that true?
Heard it with my own eyes.
Yeah?
Of course, I don't like to talk.
No. Go ahead.
But he even called up the booking agency for another comedian.
Yeah?
That guy's trying to double do you.
Yep. I never would have believed it. Jimmy Wallington double-crossing a friend?
Well, I don't want to say nothing.
No.
But what are you going to do about it?
I know exactly what I'm going to do.
What?
I'll disguise myself as another comedian, pretend I came from the booking agency. Look, I'll put on these glasses and the fake nose and the mustache.
Let me see.
Here. How's that? All right?
Go ahead. That's some disgust.
Yeah.
But don't you think he'll recognizing your voice?
Don't worry, I can change my voice. I'll talk like this. Hello, Pocket Caucus. How are you, Pocket Caucus?
That's all right, you know.
Yeah. I'll teach Wallington to double-cross a friend.
Here comes Jimmy Washington now.
Beat it. Go ahead.
Excuse me, sir. Are you Jimmy Wallington?
Yes?
I'm a sort of a kind of a comedian, like. Would you like someone to take Cantor's place?
Well, now that you mention it, all right, let me hear some of your joke.
Well, suppose you're my friend, for instance.
Yeah?
And I'm standing on one side of the street, and you cross over to meet me.
Yeah?
Then you cross the street to meet me again. What is that?
I don't know.
That's double-crossing a friend.
Oh! Say, what are you hitting me for?
It puts the joke over with a bang. You get it?
Fine thing. What else can you do like Eddie Cantor?
Well, I can sing.
Hey, that's more than Cantor can do.
Is that so?
Oh! What are you hitting me for? You didn't tell a joke.
All right, so I owe you a joke. Go ahead.
Let's hear it.
I got a friend who has a grocery store.
Yes?
He asked me to send him 144 eggs, but instead I sent him 288. What is that?
I don't know. What is it?
That's double grossing a friend.
Oh! Hey, get out of here, will you?
I ain't through yet. Supposing I'm your friend and you bought me a full-course dinner. Then you bought me a full-course dinner right over again. What is that?
I don't know.
That's double-coursing a friend.
Oh! You know, I just happen to think if you took Eddie Cantor's place, I could become a big man.
Oh, yeah? Then I'll tell more jokes.
Wait a minute. Don't tell any more jokes about double-crossing a friend. My head hurts enough
No,
now.
I got a different one. Do you believe in, for instance, a reincarnation?
Yes.
Well, if you came back as an animal, what would you like to be?
A horse.
A mama horse or a papa horse?
A mama horse.
Oh, so you want to be a mare, huh?
Hey, there's something fishy about this.
What do you mean, fishy? I don't... Oh.
Eddie, it's you. Take off that disguise.
Yes, it's me, Jimmy. I never believed you would try to double-cross a friend. Pocket Caucus told me...
Now I see. Parky framed the whole thing.
He did, huh? Forgive me, Jimmy. I'll fix him. In the meanwhile, from hitting you, look, Jimmy, I got an awful stiff neck.
Well, I got something that'll help that. Here, let me rub this on.
Yeah, put it on. Oh, Jimmy, you're burning me. Oh, Jimmy, what are you putting on my neck? You're burning me. What is it?
Gasoline.
Gasoline? Oh, it's killing my whole neck. What is it, Jimmy?
But it's fire chief gasoline.
Oh, is that good?
It is good, isn't it?
Oh!
Does it hurt again?
No. An idea just came to me with lightning action.
What idea?
The feminine touch we've been looking for our program. Deanna Durbin.
For you, my treasure. the branches green are dancing green. Chitty-bitty-bean and dancing green, the branches green are dancing green. Chitty-bitty-bean, chitty-bitty-bean, chitty-bitty-bean,
She's only 13 years old, just half my age. Isn't that right? Seriously, ladies and gentlemen, how did you really like our show tonight? Well, if you liked it that much, thank your neighborhood Texaco dealer. He makes these programs possible. Won't you visit us again next Sunday night? And remember, I love to spend each Sunday with you. As friend to friend, I'm sorry it's through. I'm telling you just how I feel. I hope you feel that way too. Good night.
Eddie Cantor in Texaco Town will come to you again next Sunday at this same hour, direct from Hollywood, California. Remember, whenever you hear the siren and bell, think of Texaco. Included on this program were excerpts from George Gershwin's Rhapsody in Blue and Party Groupet's Grand Canyon Suite. This is the Columbia Broadcasting System.
9 p.m. BULOVA Boulevard Watch Time, WABC, New York.